Boom. Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Big Rivers Conference Football. We're in Hudson tonight. It's playing for the Little Brown Jug. River Falls has traveled about 10 miles. I guess we're going kind of west, huh?
Yep.
10 miles west. Take on the big rival, Hudson Raiders. Good evening, everybody, and welcome. I'm Kevin Westhouse, joined by Jeff Johnson, Braden Engstrom running the controls tonight, Mr. Rob Derry, the artist on the main camera, and Chris Larson downstairs getting it done field side. Hey, Jeff, how are you?
It's River Falls. It's Hudson. It's the battle for the jug. If you can't get excited about tonight, I'm not sure what to tell you.
Right. Throw on all the records, huh? We talked about records a little bit earlier. We're going to get to those in just a minute. But I think on the rivalry games, you're playing for the jug. A little bit of desperation tonight, maybe for the River Falls Wildcats. I think you can throw out the record book.
Yeah, I would agree, Kevin. I think it's a desperation game for both teams, to be honest with you. Both teams are 1-2 in the conference right now. You need at least 3 conference wins to even have a shot at making the playoffs. Both teams have difficult schedules coming up, so the winner of tonight's game will have a very good chance of qualifying for the WIA playoffs.
There you go. So you got to win tonight. A lot on the line. The Brown Jug, the bragging rights, the potential playoff hopes, a lot on the line.
Tonight, this is the 107th meeting in history between these two teams. The Wildcats lead the series 56-50. And as we see, meeting 107 tonight. It's the 71st battle for the Brown Jug. That was instituted a little bit, obviously, later on in the rivalry, but this is game 71 of the Brown Jug game and game 106.
That's some nice
107, I should say.
That's some nice history.
It's a long history.
Chris Larson downstairs. There he is with a camera in his hand. There's Chris working the sidelines. You get all those beautiful shots just like that right there. That's Chris Larson giving up his night to bring those right into your living room. Thank you, Chris Larson. Those are pretty, though.
They definitely are.
Look at that. Really nice.
Network TV-like.
Network
almost.
television.
Yes.
Brought to you by First National Bank of River Falls. We get our first plug-in right there. No, it's good stuff.
Kevin, I know you got here pretty early.
Yeah, I like to set up. We like not to sweat, but yes.
I got here a little bit later, and I had a difficult time finding a place to park. It is about as packed of a crowd for a high school football game that I've seen in a long time.
You know what I spied when I pulled in? They had a special parking lot for like staff, medics, and
you went in there?
And for yes, I did.
You did too?
And Rob did too.
And
for the press.
My wife talked me out of it.
I went right in there.
You can't go in there. I'm like, why not?
I was by myself, and I had like a lot of stuff to schlep up in here.
Yeah.
I parked right in the press parking lot proudly.
Yeah, you'll be the first. You'll be the first one out of here too. That's good.
Yeah,
I got about a 10-mile walk to my car.
No, but it is a giant crowd tonight. So let's talk a little bit about what we know about Hudson, and then we'll get back into River Falls. Hudson, they do have an injury tonight. They're going to have a backup quarterback in there tonight. Jeff, talk to us a little bit about their quarterback, Cooper Adair, as a backup and what he's going to bring tonight for Hudson.
Cooper Adair, a junior, he's been playing quite a bit this season. The Raiders have been alternating quarterbacks for the most part this season. As Kevin mentioned, Steele Homey, the senior, he went out with an injury last game, and apparently he's done for the season. So it's going to be Cooper Adair for the rest of the year for the Raiders. He had a nice game last week against Stevens Point. He was 9 for 11 for 93 yards. He's a threat to run, too. He had 20 carries for 124 yards last week.
He's 6'2". He's 6'2", 170. He's a junior.
Yeah, he's a load to bring down. Speaking of juniors, their tailback number 7, Peyton Pingle, he leads the Raiders with 68 carries for 332 yards and 10 touchdowns for the season. Pingle, 6 foot, 200 pounds.
He's got a low center of gravity. You're going to have to wrap up on him and find a way to get him down to planet Earth tonight. Hey, that might be a good way to talk about Wildcat defense as somebody who may be able to do that tonight. We are happy to announce Lincoln McCarty in the starting lineup tonight for the River Falls Wildcats.
And you see him right there. Lincoln's been walking around like a caged animal for about the last hour as we pulled into the stadium here. He can't wait. He is just pacing back and forth. You see, obviously, his right arm is heavily bandaged. He was cleared by the doctors on Wednesday had a couple of good weeks, or a couple of good days, I should say, of practice. Lincoln McCarty ready to go tonight for the Wildcats, and not a moment too soon.
No, that could be a missing piece of the puzzle. He's a leader. He's a leader off the field. He's a leader on the field. Look at him right there. I'm scared just looking at him. Someone's going to line up across from that tonight and go, it's going to be a long night. Yeah. Wow, look at that kid.
And
what a specimen.
I don't know if the Raiders expect him to play tonight either. He's been suiting up for every single game, wearing full pads for every game too, but he hasn't played until now, and he's ready.
There we go. Speaking of ready, Will Johnson survived the hurricane. He's on along with Arlene Johnson down there in Punta Gorda. They still have electricity. Pop the popcorn, let's go. Welcome, Johnsons. Anthony Hanks from the Fox Valley region. He says, wow, this rivalry might be older than the Amro-Winnicott battle for the Brown Jug. It might be. Well, check that out. And Scott Mann from southeastern Tennessee. We're glad you're here, Scott. Bring the one-liners. Bring us the good stuff. Glad you're here.
I think the hurricane made it up to the Tennessee area too, if I'm not mistaken.
I heard it's gonna park there for a while. That could bring some rain.
I talked to Punta Gorda Will and Arlene this morning, and they said it barely rained there, but they have never seen so much water since they've been down there, just from the storm surge.
And my brother-in-law, who's works for Regions Hospital, but he works from home in Sarasota, Florida, and he usually has the game on in the background while he's working. He said, not tonight, no electricity yet in Sarasota.
Not yet,
so,
huh?
No.
Yeah. Well, obviously in Punta Gorda they have it, so thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can bring a good one to you tonight.
Yeah, it should be good. It's a beautiful night here in Hudson, Wisconsin. It's about 78 degrees. There is no breeze, nary a cloud, and if you had to have like a picture-perfect Friday night, this would be it. This would be it.
We've been so lucky this fall. Other than maybe the Superior game, which really, relatively speaking, wasn't terrible, we've just had nearly perfect weather for every game.
Yeah, it's been really nice, hasn't it?
Especially for this time of year.
Yeah, we have boating plans tomorrow. I think we're going to go up to Long Lake by Rice Lake. It's supposed to be 84 degrees. Why wouldn't you, right?
On September 28th.
It'd be like, we're just going to call it October 1st, and I even was kind of charting out the sandbar for tomorrow. I think we'll have to get out of the boat. It doesn't happen too often, but that'll be a good one tomorrow.
Should be. I haven't checked ahead to see what next week looks like.
Nice until about Tuesday or Wednesday, and then she's going to drop.
Not so nice.
Not so nice.
We're looking next Friday, high of 67. We'll take that for.
Yeah.
We have Rice Lake coming into River Falls next Friday, the number one ranked team in Division II in Wisconsin. So, but first things first, let's get this one tonight.
Yeah. So River Falls tonight again. I really do believe that well, that's a little loud. Quarterback Tino Massa, he's had a nice season, hasn't he?
He has. Wildcats have thrown the ball a lot more this season compared to past years. Tino, 75 of 120 for 950 yards. Should go over the 1,000-yard mark tonight with 9 touchdowns. His main target, like we've been talking all season, number 4, Eli Johnson. There you see him right there on your screen.
Yeah.
Eli headed to the University of Iowa to play tight end for the Hawkeyes. 27 receptions for 381 yards and 3 touchdowns for the big man, number 4, Eli Johnson.
Yeah, he's been good. Joey Tarasavich has done a nice job in the backfield. A couple of games, he kind of got shut down a little bit, but I think pretty much everything they asked from the kid. He's having a nice season.
Really, his first full year of varsity football, Joe's done a real nice job. New Richmond did about as good of a job on him as I've seen anybody last week, holding him to only 39 yards. Look for Joe to rebound tonight. He's got 9 touchdowns for the year and still over 5 yards a carry for the junior, Joe Tarasavich.
I'm also a Mason Novak fan. Another kid who's pretty much done everything the coaches asked him to do this season. He's made a lot of catches. He's kind of been their go-to guy at the wide receiver position, hasn't he?
Yeah, some of the best hands in the BRC, Kevin. He rarely drops a ball. Mason, 22 catches on the season for 267 yards and a couple of touchdowns. He's always the safety valve target for quarterback Tino Massa.
Charlie Lush is probably going to see the ball a little bit more tonight, from what I understand, in some of the pregame discussions with some of the kids and coaches, that maybe Charlie Lush lining up in the backfield tonight with Joey Tarasavich. We'll have to wait and see, but that's the word on the street.
I think you'll see a lot of that tonight. Charlie will be playing mostly offense tonight, and again, a dual threat behind quarterback Tino Massa with Tarasavich and Lesh. Either one a threat to break off a long run.
Yes. So the Hudson Raiders have taken the field right in front of their home crowd on the left side, and they're ready to go. Run through a helmet over there. Pretty good pageantry here tonight.
It really is. I enjoyed the Rocky music when Hudson came out. That was pretty cool.
They got their marching band, here tonight. Good to see. 12 minutes on the clock, and now we're going to break for our national anthem.
Hudson High School for tonight's Big Rivers Conference football matchup, featuring the Wildcats of River Falls and your Hudson Raiders. Please turn your attention to the video board for a message from our captains for this year's team.
A message from the captains. Hello.
In line with the WIA and Big Rivers Conference, Hudson High School requires good sportsmanship and education-based athletic events.
Admission to an event is a privilege, and with that privilege comes responsibility. Responsibility to conducting yourself in a respectful manner where the event is enjoyable for athletes, coaches, officials, and fans.
Lastly, please be reminded that state law prohibits the use of alcohol, tobacco, and drug products in the area used by public schools.
Would you all please rise and honor America by removing your hats for the national anthem?
Well, good evening again, everybody, and welcome to Hudson, Wisconsin. The River Falls Wildcats taking on the Hudson Raiders, playing for the Little Brown Jug. In possession of Hudson right now. Put 12 minutes on the clock, and we're going to get it on here in just a minute, and not till after the starting lineups for the Hudson Raiders and after the color guard exits the field. Anthony Hink says, correction, Winter County is a battle for the China Bowl.
Oh, okay. Polly Stafford and Sandy Worm both tuning in saying, go Cats.
Go Cats, welcome aboard.
Mike Johnson not with us tonight. He's
fishing.
Fishing.
Fishing. A little musky fishing up north with his crew. Good for him. Welcome aboard, fellas.
2115 and American Legion Post 50. And now let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First, for the River Falls Wildcats, they choose to be introduced as a team.
Oh, there you go,
The
team.
head coach for the Wildcats is Ryan Schurz. And now,
Ryan Schurz, head coach for the Wildcats, his fourth season, record of 26-13, 2 conference titles for coach Ryan Schurz.
Number 5, Griffin Swarbrick. Starting at linebacker, number 6, Liam Mayer. Starting at defensive line, number 11, Chase Johnson.
River Falls Wildcats will receive the opening kickoff tonight.
Hudson did win the toss, and they elected to defer.
Starting at defensive
So let's see if they get off to a good start, Kevin, and get the momentum early here.
Let's see.
Starting at defensive back.
We were talking before the game, if you're ever going to throw the kitchen sink at somebody, tonight's the night.
Tonight's the night. There's no reason to hold anything back tonight.
England.
It's a must-win situation for the Wildcats.
For both teams, like
Yeah,
we call
really.
it.
Yep.
For Alex Healy. Starting at linebacker, number 52, Dawson Clymer. Starting at linebacker, number 55, Connor Collins. And starting on defensive line, number 99, Jack Dumont.
There we go. There's your starting defense for the Hudson Raiders. They'll go to midfield. Get themselves ready to go. We're ready. Kevin Westhouse, Jeff Johnson, Rob Derry, Braden Engstrom, and Chris Larson downfield side. Glad you're all with us tonight. High school football. Doesn't get much better than this on a glorious evening from Hudson, Wisconsin, on the banks of the St. Croix River.
This is about as many students as I've seen at a high school football game this year, too, from both schools.
They got them jammed in here tonight.
Hudson wearing some camo and black, their students are, and the Wildcat students, it's a whiteout night.
Joey Tarasavich and Charlie Burke back deep for River Falls. Tarasavich on the near side, Charlie Burke on the far side. Who do we have as our upbacks here?
Upbacks, number 41, that's Luke Anderson on the far side.
And Brecken French.
Brecken French has had a lot of kickoff returns over the last couple of weeks.
A lot. If I were him, I'd be ready.
Yep.
All right, Hudson's going to kick this thing off.
What an atmosphere here, Kevin.
Beautiful. That's Matthew Ausedigan kicking it off for Hudson. All right, they got it all cranked up. Beautiful evening. Oh, baby, let's go. And we're underway. Kick to the far side. Charlie Burke kicked it on his own 6. It's returned left. Burke taken down. Nice open field tackle taken down on the 16-yard line. Nice open field tackle by number 31. Ben England from the Hudson Raiders takes down Burke.
He ran from east to west on that run, Kevin. I think he was trying to get around the left corner. And
it was returned left. They forgot to set up the picket fence.
Yep.
We had a broken picket in the fence. Ran right through that thing and took him down.
31, Ben England.
Quarterback Tino Massa leading out the Wildcats out in the field. And as we talked before the game, we have the tandem backfield of Joe Tarasavich, number 21, Charlie Lesh, number 32, both in the backfield.
Destiny McCowan says, let's go. Yeah, let's go. Man in motion. Give it to Joey. Bust it up in there. Oh, nice big gainer. We didn't see that much at all last week, Jeff. First play of the game, Joey Tarasavich busted forward for 9.
No, we haven't seen that much all year. And also what we haven't seen a whole lot of is pre-snap motion. That time we did. Charlie Burke from the far side came in motion. That drew the defender over to his side, and that opened up some room in the middle for Tarasavich.
Boy, a lot of room on that. 2nd and 1. That opens the playbook up. Single coverage up top. I think that's Novak up there. Play action, roll out. Got a man in the flat. It's caught. Nice job there. Josh Jenkins rumbling, stumbling forward for about 20. Josh Jenkins gets himself open in the flat. Tino Massa puts it right on him, and there's a first down, River Falls.
Obviously, the Raiders were expecting a run there on 2nd and 1, like how the coaches opened up the playbook a little bit there, threw a little dump pass to Josh Jenkins, and they weren't prepared for that, and a nice first down for the Wildcats. Good start to the drive.
Nose of the ball rests on the 44-yard line right in front of us. Couple big positive plays right out of the chute. Pistol formation. Tarasavich bounces it to the outside. He's met firmly by Griffin Swarbrick right in the hole. Gain of a half a yard. We can call it 1. It's 2nd and 9.
Again, another new formation that we haven't seen a whole lot of. Both receivers that time were lined up one in front of the other. It didn't fool the Raiders that time as they closed the gap in a hurry for a short gain.
Wildcats have a pretty big offensive line. Hudson's got a pretty good-sized defensive line as well. Good matchups here. 2nd and 9. Now this time Massa goes under center.
Double tight end look.
Handoff, Tarasavich. That's that same play they ran on the first play of the game. That time a host of Hudson Raiders clogged that up. And it goes for maybe a yard. It'll be 3rd and long for River Falls. Man down. That's Josh Jenkins down.
Timeout on the field.
Maybe a tramp. All right, it's maybe a good chance to go thank some of our sponsors right out of the chute. Let's go to get Hudson's Physicians. Let's go with them. Hudson Physicians, the official sports medicine provider of the River Falls Wildcats. Stop in one of the 3 convenient locations for urgent care, walk-ins, and schedule appointments. Their Hudson clinics are open 365 days a year and provide same-day access to experts in orthopedics and primary care. Hudson's physicians, a better way to be treated, as Josh Jenkins makes his way to the sidelines. Also, how about get Josh's mother, Sarah Jenkins, who sponsors the statistics. Dan Jenkins, her husband's up here. It's a family affair, getting it done. Thank you, Sarah Jenkins. And let's go back to the action.
Hopefully that's just a cramp. We expect we're going to see a lot of cramps on a warm night like tonight.
Thank you, Chris Conover. 3rd down and 8. They're playing the bells already. Hudson Raiders fans getting big, trying to stop the Wildcats on 3rd and long. Pistol formation, Massa back to pass. Got a man on the flat. Burke heads towards first down yardage. He's going to be really close, Jeff.
Yep, he's got it.
He's got it, first down. They forgot to cover Charlie Burke, who puts his head down, leans forward, tiptoes the sidelines, and gets a Wildcat first down on a 3rd and 8.
Yeah, again, outstanding play design by Coach Haskins and the Wildcat offense right there. Eli Johnson was in the slot that time. He drew a double team coverage on that play, and that left the wing wide open for the pass and the first down run for the Wildcats.
1st and 10. River Falls, they move into Hudson Raider territory. Hand it off. This time they'll give it to Charlie Lesh, who moves forward for about 9.5. Nice run-off tackle there by Charlie Lesh.
Looks like 2nd and short. Charlie runs hard. He has for his entire Wildcat career. He's always moving forward. He's falling forward. Nice 9.5-yard gain. Again, it puts Wildcats in a situation 2nd and short where they can either run it or throw it.
Coaches must be really happy with some of the matchups they have there on the front line. That's about the 2nd or 3rd long run right through the middle.
Yeah, I like to see both running backs out there at the same time.
2nd and 1, open the playbook up again here. Single coverage on Novak here on the near side. Hand it off. Joey Tarasavage, little hop skip through to first down yardage and more. Gain of 6 for Joey Tarasavage, maybe 7. Nice little hop, skip, step over the line of scrimmage. Gets into the secondary and gains 7. First down, River Falls as they head towards the Sunshine Fund red zone. Sponsored by Jenny Rivard of State Farm Insurance. We're getting there. We're on the 28.
And that play again was opened up by that pre-snap motion. It was Charlie Burke coming in motion from the top of the screen, and you got to account for that, Kevin. At some point, they're going to give it to him. Here he comes again.
Give it to Lesh. A little stiffer that time. Maybe gain of a half a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9.5. Not much there that time.
Yeah, and at some point, they're going to give it to Charlie Burke as he's coming in motion there, Kevin. And that time, I think if they would have gave it to him, would have been a long run because nobody went with him that time. At some point, he's going to get it.
They'll set it up. He's a speedster. We saw some of his speed earlier in the season. We haven't seen it for a while.
Nope.
Scott Mann says, "There goes Jolt and Joey." I like that. Jolt and Joey. That's good. 2nd and 10. Play action, throw across the middle to Novak. He's got him, and that's enough for a Wildcat first down, and we're into the Sunshine Fund red zone.
Nothing fancy right there. Just a little screen pass to Mason Novak, and enough for the Wildcat first down. Just an excellent first drive thus far for the Wildcats.
Thank you, Jen Rivard, Sunshine Fund Red Zone. She's going to donate $1,000 to the Sunshine Fund at the end of the season, and every time we get in there, we're going to give her a shout-out. Thank you, Jen Rivard and State Farm Insurance. Wildcats knocking on the door early. Fresh set of downs. Nice drive. Handed off, tripped up in the backfield. Falls forward, gets back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Number 52, Dawson Clymer, 6'2", 220-pound linebacker with the tackle.
Was that Lesh on the carry there, I believe? I think
I
it
thought
was.
That was Tarasavage.
Yeah, maybe.
I could be wrong.
They were both lined up adjacent to Massa, and I didn't see who handed off. They kind of got real messy really quick.
We're about 10 miles away from the field, too, Kevin.
We're 10.3 miles away.
This booth is a long way away.
It is. 2nd down and 10. Beautiful stadium, though.
Mm-hmm. Motion again.
Handed off. Tarasavage off tackle. Right side. Look at the kid working. down to the 5, to the 4. Joey Tarasavage with a tough 10.5-yard run. The kid's tougher than a $2 steak. Runs it down to the 4.
Hate to keep harping on this, Kevin, but I've seen more pre-snap motion tonight than I think I've seen all season combined. It's and it's really helping open up some things through the middle with the running game.
If here, replay just in case. Yeah. Poised and ready. First and goal from the 4. Little delayed handoff. Joey Tarasavage falls forward to about the 3, gain of 1. Second and goal from the 3.
Always gets a little bit tougher when you're down this close to the goal line. The field is much more condensed, less open. Yards are tougher. Let's see if the Wildcats can punch it in.
Hey, Trish Osborne. Welcome. Listening at work. Girl.
Josh Jenkins checks back into the
Oh,
game.
that's good to see.
As does number 6, Cal Dumond.
Let's see. How about a little play action right here? A little naked boot. This time Tana Massa goes under center. I formation. Play action, roll out. There it is. Got a man. Caught. Touchdown. Far side. Josh Jenkins. Massa to Jenkins. Oh, baby. There it is.
Exactly how you want to start the game if you're the River Falls Wildcats. 7-minute, 16-second drive.
6 on the board. There it is. We'll go back and take a look at that after this extra point attempt by Gavin Carafel, the sophomore. Oh, that was pretty.
I'd argue that was the best drive the Wildcats have had all season.
That was old school.
Yep, Rob gives me the thumbs up, so he agrees.
Kick is up,
Get
and
through.
it is good. And with 4:44 to go here in quarter 1, the River Falls Wildcats take the opening drive all the way down. They go 85 yards and put a 7 spot on the board. 7-0 River Falls here in quarter 1. Let's go back and take a look at that replay right here, the little play action rollout and hook up.
Yeah, like we talked earlier, the field's a lot more condensed when you get down this close. And
oh, nice camera work, Rob. Jeepers.
Watch Josh Jenkins from his fullback position.
All
right, he barely got in, but he got in. And the Wildcats lead it early, 7-0. Let's see if their defense can get a stop here, Kevin, and keep that momentum.
Yeah, it's good to see Josh Jenkins back. And he had a little dinged up earlier in the year. Is that a drone right across the way there, or is that a plane coming in?
I bet that's a drone, I believe.
Every time I see that, right out of school, I just want to go, Wolverine!
I was a little nervous. Gavin Carafel will kick off for the Wildcats. Back to receive for Hudson. Number 4, Aiden Jamison, is on the near side. Far side, I believe, is number 7, Peyton Pingle.
Hello, Mom, down in Waupun. She approves of the opening drive. Welcome aboard. That's a low squib kick. Hits on the 20, headed towards the end zone. It gets everybody and just makes the end zone. That's too bad. Rolls about 3 yards into the end zone. But, yeah, that almost stopped on the 1-yard line. That would have been disastrous for Hudson.
Well, and Hudson gave up in the ball, too. They
did.
Just kind of ran off the field, and that made it in the end zone by about a yard, and there were 2 or 3 Wildcats right there if that ball would have stopped. It's a Wildcats ball right there.
David Bell, he approves. He says, great start. Oh, look at this.
Look at a crowd.
Big crowd tonight. Look at that for a high school football game. No, we're not in Texas. We're in Hudson, Wisconsin. Look at that. Beauty. Woo. All right, here we go. Cooper Adair hands it off. Far side. Got some yardage. That is their guy, Aiden Jamison, the 6-foot, 165-pound wide receiver who gets that one. And big gainer right on first down. They go up and hurry up offense.
No huddle offense here. Looks like the Wildcats were a little confused on that play to start.
Adair's going to keep this one right up the middle. Speaking of confused, Adair runs it forward for 14 yards. Little fake jet sweep. Adair keeps it, runs it right up through the middle, and gains 14. 2 big plays.
Yeah, Preston Johnson's made both tackles so far for the Wildcats. Exactly what you don't want to see if you're the Wildcat defense. Tackles in the secondary.
This time, handed off. That one goes to number 7, Peyton Pingle. He's their running back. He still got it. Bounces it to the outside, breaking tackles, and runs it down to the 30. Wow. Somebody throw a stick in the spokes, huh?
Ran out of bounds by number 16, Cal Usgard, but that's 3 big plays to start. Nothing fancy.
I'm not saying they're going long and going fast, but the sideline marker guys can't keep up. Yeah, when the sideline marker, the chain gang is going for the oxygen bottle, that's not good.
Wildcats with an early timeout.
Timeout on the field.
Trying to get organized on defense.
Hey, let's go thank our main sponsor, First National Bank of River Falls. Let's go right here.
Hey Raiders, it's the next team.
3, 2, 1.
All right, back to the action. I'll use a baseball reference. Somebody maybe needed to go kick a water cooler over there or something, huh? There's the jet sweep here to the near side, string it out. Eli Johnson on pursuit. Big tackle, Eli Johnson on a sprinting Aiden Jamison. Aiden Jamison had a good success on that first play of the series. This time, not so much, as big old Eli Johnson tracks him down in the backfield. Loss of 2, 2nd and 12. They go quick. Back to pass, looking. Got plenty of time. Cross the middle. Got a man wide open. Touchdown. Aiden Jamison. Defensive back fell down. Got a little tangled up. And Aiden Jamison wide open. And that couldn't have been any easier. Wow.
That took 1 minute, 1 second off the clock. And, yeah, you're right. Looks like a couple of Wildcats ran into each other.
And Aiden Jamison says, I haven't been this open since back on the lot next door to my house playing against nobody. Boy, that was easy.
Yeah, we've talked all season about the communication issues on the Wildcat defense, and we saw it happen there on multiple plays. A lot of confusion to start off the drive, and we had a couple of D-backs run into each other there.
Snap's good, the hold is good, the kick is up, and it is through. And that took 1 minute and 1 second. So with 3:43 to go here in quarter one, we're all knotted up at 7 apiece. Wildcats came in, they came out punching, they got a few body blows, and they got one to the chin, knocked Hudson back on their heels. They gathered themselves and came down and stuck one in the end zone in a minute 1.
Yeah, we talked earlier before the game about the return of Lincoln McCarty. It looked to me like the Raiders were doing everything they could to stay away from Lincoln McCarty.
They did.
A lot of east-west type runs instead of running north-south. And obviously the pass at the end there where coverage was busted.
Yeah, the best way to call that, busted coverage. Yeah, you might want to pay attention to Aiden Jamison. He's pretty good. He's pretty good.
He is.
And there was nobody within 10 yards.
No. Well, let's see if the Wildcats can regain the momentum here.
Let's go. Still 7-7, right back where we started. Kick it away. Goes to the far side. Is that Burke over there that's got it? That's going to go return left again. Burke's got a seam. He's got the 30. Flag on the play, though. Out to 35, but there's a flag back on the play. Flag on the play. Threw that right at the feet of Cal Dumond.
Very likely a hold, which will put the Wildcats in a hole right around at their own 10-yard line.
Return. Illegal blocking back. Number 6, the return team.
So they are. So that you don't see that much in high school where they're calling the number out like that, but they do in Hudson.
Yeah, like to identify the player.
Yeah.
In fact, I don't know if I've ever seen it in a high school game.
It's been a while. I've seen it.
Just wanted everybody to know.
Yeah, so we had it right, though. I saw they hit Cal right in the ankles with the flag, so I figured it was him. That'll put it all the way back on the 9. So, hey, just a little bit farther to go. Go 91 yards then, I guess, instead. Massa, he'll just get up under center. Terrace Savage in the backfield. They'll pitch it to Joey. Tries to cut it back. Or no, that was Charlie. Excuse me, that was Burke.
That was Charlie
Lesh. Excuse me, Charlie Lesh. Excuse me, Lesh.
Trying to run behind the big left tackle, Sam Simpson there, and excellent work by the Raider defense to close up that hole in a hurry. Puts him in a second and long position, deep in her own territory, which is obviously what you don't want to see.
Who's the up back out there? He can't. Lesh has it again. He moves forward, plunges forward for about 3. It'll be 3rd and long, 3rd and 7.
Jenkins was the up back in that play.
Okay, Jenkins. So Joey's getting a blow right now.
Number 55, Connor Collins.
3rd and 7. Pass game has been successful thus far. Assuming Hudson's going to pin their ears back here.
I would.
Here comes Joey Tarasavage into the game now for Jenkins.
Charlie Burke actually in the game, number 0.
0, thank you.
Yep.
It's a long ways away, like you said.
It is. Bear with us tonight.
Yeah, so
Burke, far side, Eli Johnson in the slot.
Pistol formation. Charlie Lesh. Back to pass. Looking. Out route. Caught by Mason Novak. He's got enough for a first down. Really nice timing play there. Mason ran his route, sat down, and Tino Massa put her right on him.
He did. An excellent job by Mason getting his feet in bounds, too. The Hudson defender was trying to carry him out of bounds after that catch, but Mason was able to get a foot in, and just enough for a first down. Keeps the chains moving here.
That's the third long third down conversion we've gotten tonight. So nice job on those 3rd and longs. You kind of don't want to be in those positions, but they've had some luck. Whoa, good harsh smack up in the middle right there. Popping the leather. Woo, baby.
Number 63 has to.
That was Tarasavage right there. You could hear that one from up here.
Wow.
It's about the toughest 4-yard gain I think we've seen all season.
Woo.
Tackled by number 55.
Griffin Clucker's helmet came off. He's got to go out for a play.
55, Connor Collins, the senior linebacker with the tackle.
Yeah, it was a tough 4 yards. Popping hard in the middle. Novak split way out up top. Charlie Burke here on the near side. Massa now is flanked by Lesh and Tarasavage. They'll give it to Tarasavage. Bounces it to the outside. Look at the kid go. He's got the 35, the 37. Joey Tarasavage gets to use his feet there, but we got a flag on the play. Probably got a holding on the edge.
I believe so. Wildcat offense backing up. Yeah, good decision.
Coach not happy with that call at all.
Good decision that time by Joey bouncing outside, like you said.
Number 0.
Number 0, Charlie Burke with the penalty.
The Hudson's 1-2 in the conference, the same as River Falls, right?
Yes.
And 3-2 overall.
That's correct.
Craig Finstad is trying to keep us straight.
That's what we said.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's what we said. Both teams 1-2. Hudson has a bit of an easier schedule moving forward. They play Superior next week, which most people would think should be a win for the Raiders.
Wildcats will host. Play action, roll out. Drop the football, and that's going to be the Hudson Raider football. Just fell out of his hands.
It did. He was patting the ball, looking to throw the ball deep, it looked like, and it just slipped and fell out.
Just slipped out of his hands. Yeah, he rolled out. He's going to kind of set his feet, maybe throw it across the field. And when he went to cock his arm, the ball just fell out of his hands. And there's a Hudson Raider right there to pounce on it, and they are in the catbird seat now. 1st and goal from the 9. Wow.
Yeah, and this puts this Wildcat defense in a really difficult position right here.
Peyton Pingo flanks his quarterback, Cooper Adair.
Lincoln McCarty not in the game right here. Logan Gort has taken his place.
Adair hands it off. Jets. No, they're going to fake jet sweep. Moves it up the middle. Headed towards the end zone. Down on the 2.
Quarterback keeper by Cooper Adair.
No, I think that was given to Will Pruzak, number 10, wasn't it?
Tackle by number 4, Eli Johnson.
It was.
Well, either way, we're at the 1 yard line,
Yeah.
2nd and goal here,
Oh, excuse
nearing
me.
the end of the first quarter.
That was Cooper Adair. That 6 looks like a 0. It was 16. Back to pass Adair. He's going to keep it again and walk right in for a Raider touchdown. Little quarterback draw from the 2 yard line. Cooper Adair steps back 2 steps like he's going to throw it and just walks right into the end zone for an easy 6 points for the Raiders.
Yeah, big momentum change over the last 3.5 minutes for sure. Wildcats were looking good after that long drive to start off the game, but we've talked all season. I mean, it's like that in any level of football. Turnovers generally tell the story, and you certainly can't turn it over in your own territory against a good team like Hudson.
Kick is up, and it is good. And that 7 points right there had a big red bow on it, Jeff.
Yeah.
You lay it down on the 9 yard line, and 2 plays later, they pounded in for 7 more. And with 28.2 seconds to go here in quarter 1, it's Hudson 14, River Falls 7.
Just a reminder, representatives of Hudson Safe are selling 50-50 raffle tickets near the concession.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean, Tino's got to just shake it off at this point. Forget about it, flush it away.
Boy, he's had some really nice passes
Yes.
this game. I mean,
Up until that play, he's done a nice job. He's handled the pass rush real well. He's made good decisions and
made nice throws, and then just
ball just slipped.
Slipped out of his hands.
It happens.
It happens.
But those types of things have happened a lot to the Wildcats this season, unfortunately.
Joey Teresavich on the near side. Burke up top on the far side. Charlie Burke. Kicking off for Hudson is Matthew Ousted again. Kicked away, far side. Charlie Burke's got it again for the 3rd time. This time it's going to be returned right. He's dancing, he's prancing, he moves out to the 16. No flags. And that's where the Wildcats will set up shop. 1st and 10 on their own 16-yard line.
Yeah, I don't think Charlie's blockers did him any favors on that play. He had about
They
4 Hudson Raiders right in his face when he got around the 10-yard line and had really nowhere to go.
Swarmed him down. All right, here we go. 1st and 10, River Falls. See if they can bow up here and figure out a way. 2 receivers split out here to the near side. Charlie Burke and Mason Novak. Handed off. Teresavich off the left side. Moves it forward for 5 yards. 2nd and 5. That probably is going to be the last play here in quarter 1.
Tackle by number 11, Chase Johnson.
And it will. So with 1 quarter in the books here from
This is the end.
Hudson Raiders Stadium, it is the Hudson Raiders 14, your River Falls Wildcats 7.
Battle for the little brown jug.
It's a battle. We probably should go through and thank some of our sponsors that we didn't hit. Riverland
We want to take a
Laser.
moment to thank our amazing anchor partners. Hudson's Positions, Twin City.
Riverland
Orthopedics,
Laser, they're the ones who
Liberty
engraved the
Financial,
Grinder Trophy.
Each of these
The Next Day
organizations
Rewind,
provides
sponsored
a
by
valuable
Bygoff and
support to
Rohde,
not only
personal
our
injury
playoff
attorneys,
programs, but the entire
lawyers.
Hudson community. Thank you
These guys
for
have
all your
been really
contributions
generous to be able to come together and bring us the Next Day
Rewind.
Rewind and highlights. Those have been popular. Also, every replay is brought to you. Every replay is brought to you by Leach Insurance. Take the Leach look back, run it back with Leach Insurance. Thank you for sponsoring the Leach Insurance look backs. And then the Garage Bikes and Brews. We're trying to collect the grinders, though. We haven't found a person in the last 2
We got
games.
a few of them.
We got a few of them. We'd like to unload some of those tonight. So, thank you, Garage Bikes and Brews. All right.
Real quick, first quarter stats.
Go.
Tino Massa, 6 of 6 for 53 yards and a touchdown. Joe Teresavich, 9 of 41. Charlie Lesh, 4 of 12 rushing.
Got it.
Receiving, Mason Novak, 2 catches for 23 yards. Josh Jenkins, 2 catches for 21 yards and a touchdown. Defensively, Preston Johnson, Cal Usgard and Eli Johnson all with 2 tackles each.
Hey, Jeff, I hate to disappoint you, but as you were reading off those stats, we got a jet sweep and a Charlie Burke who ran it for about 10 yards.
Here we go. Again, that's something we haven't seen all season, really, and
there it was.
There it is. Doing a good job of keeping the Hudson defense off balance all evening so far. Other than that fumble, the Wildcat offense has looked very good.
14-7, Hudson. Wildcats are having success moving the football. Tino Massa just dropped it on his own 9-yard line last series. Slipped out of his hands. Handed off. Tara Savage again moves forward for about a yard. Maybe it'll be 2nd and 10.
By number 6, Liam Mayer.
Tripped up that time by number 6, Liam Mayer, the 6'1", 220-pound junior.
2nd down and 10.
Yeah, I have to put a new spin down filter for my first filter. I have to put a new one of those.
Burke split out up top. Mason Novak here to the near side. Eli Johnson, tight end on the far side of the line. It's time to give it to Lesh. Cuts it back up. He's got room. He's got the 40 and first down yardage out to the 45. 14 yards for Charlie Lesh. Nice run there by the Lesh kid.
Yeah, Charlie, basically known as a one-cut runner, found his seam that time. Was very aggressive in running the ball upfield, and another nice, tough run for Charlie Lesh and a first down.
Boy, found a nice seam, shifted gears, moved up in there right out near the 45. Nose of the ball does rest on the 45-yard line. Wildcats are moving the rock.
Cats doing a good job keeping the Raider defense off balance so far tonight.
Real good. Hang on to the football.
Oh, there's another fumble.
As I just say that, it looks like Hudson's got it. Did I jinx that or what? Hudson football. Right on cue, huh?
Number 31, Ben England picked it up. Quarterback dropped the ball, it looked like, on the snap. And
yeah, missed snap there, and it squirted right out of there off the hands of Massa on the snap. Ball falls down to planet Earth, and Hudson gets on it, and ouch.
Ouch is right. Other than the 2 turnovers, which obviously are huge plays, the Wildcat offense is
moving the ball.
Move the ball
just gotta
consistently.
Hang it.
They just
got to hang on to it.
Yeah.
Sweep it here to the left side. He's got room 35. He's gone. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown.
Peyton Pingle, number 7. Not sure he was touched, was he?
Peyton Pingle finds some room on the left side of that line and scampers in untouched.
Wow.
And Peyton Pingle, they took that fumble. So after the 2 fumbles, they ran 3 plays and have 14 points. That hurts.
Yeah, turnovers mean everything.
Wow. Kick is up, and it is good.
Point after attempt is good. Matthew
Osegan. Matthew Osegan is the kicker for Hudson and bangs that through. And with 10:02 to go till half, 21-7, Hudson on 2 not very fortuitous fumbles that Hudson immediately converted into points both times.
Yeah, this is a 1-play drive, I believe. Correct, Kevin? And the
one play was the other one was 2.
One was 2. So,
wow,
yeah,
that hurts. The fumbles hurt, but then when they let them convert on 3 plays, that even hurts a little bit worse.
Wildcat defense has struggled, as we've talked, all season. Tackling's been an issue. I know they've had some injuries, but it's been a rough year for the Wildcat defense, and Hudson obviously has a big play offense. They've shown that tonight already, and they're up 14.
21 unanswered points. Wildcats did get out to a 7-0 lead. Fielded here on the near side. Slicing, Dyson, and Charlie Burke.
Charlie Burke in return.
4th time tonight, and similar results.
A little better field position this time. They're past the 20.
To the 24-yard line.
Well, again, like we said last possession, Tino's just got to shake it off, and forget about it. You can't change it. Nothing you can do about it other than get back on the horse and
ride it again.
Ride it again. Well, let's see what we got out here now. We got Josh Jenkins in at the fullback. Tara Savage, single tailback this time.
Charlie Burke is back in the backfield as well. Yeah, Charlie Burke, 0. Is that Josh?
That's Josh.
Josh, sorry, you're right. Give it to Joey. Falls forward to the original line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
14, Evan Holden with the tackle. Had some big kids on that defense. Evan Holden, 235-pound defensive lineman. Is basically unblocked there.
2nd and 10.
Some more substitutions. Lesh back in the game. Charlie Burke back in the game.
Josh Jenkins gets a breather.
Obviously, you would think this is a passing situation here.
Charlie Burke up top wearing number 0. Mason Novak down low. 2 running backs. Back to pass. Massa looking. Got a man caught. There's his big target. Eli Johnson, gain of 4. 2 guys on Eli immediately, a tough 4 yards.
Yeah, 2 guys on him. A 3rd guy on his way.
Eli Johnson.
Number 4 needs to leave the field.
Made the catch, but it's got to come out of the game now as his helmet came off.
3rd and 6. Another 3rd and long for River Falls. They've converted a few of these, but yeah. So they've done a nice job converting on 3rd and long. Let's see if they can keep it up here.
Going to the three receiver look this time. Number 14, Todd Benedict comes in as the 3rd receiver.
Lush takes a breather. Joey Terra-Savage, pistol formation, flanks Tino Massa. They got them all spread out. Massa back to pass, looking. Now he's going to tuck it and go, and taken down from behind. Maybe a loss of 1 on the play. Tackled by Liam Mayer. Loss of 1, 4th down.
Yeah, that's tough. 3rd and long. Eli's not in the game, obviously, because his helmet came off and eliminates one of the major Wildcat targets on offense. And Tino, not a lot of time there.
Jameson deep for the Raiders.
Luke Anderson in the punt for the Wildcats.
Aiden Jameson back deep for Hudson. Punt is away. Try to kick it away from him. Nice punt. That's going to get a Wildcat roll.
Nice job by the sophomore Luke Anderson, number 41.
Really nice, Luke. Nice punt down to the 26-yard line. Kicked it away from the dangerous Aiden Jameson, and nice job.
Now Hudson offensively, really everything, Kevin, has been on the ground for the Raiders. Their all-world receiver, number 18, Tyler Lassard, who just killed us last season in the second half of that game at David Smith Stadium. He has not had a target yet, but they haven't needed him.
Don't need him yet.
Now they've run away from him just about every play so far, so let's see what they do here. Lassard on the far side. Preston Johnson's been shadowing him all game.
Adair hands it off. Now Adair keeps it.
Right up the middle.
Scampering up the middle. Boy, he's quick, isn't he? Gain of 20 on the play for Cooper Adair, the junior quarterback. He's 6'2", 170, and he's got some getaway sticks on him.
He does, and again, he's into the Wildcat secondary, basically untouched.
Man in motion. Handoff again up the middle. Nice job coming up from the backfield is Preston Johnson on the tackle on Peyton Pingle. Safety coming up and making the tackle there. Nice tackle, though, by Preston Johnson. 2nd and 7. 2nd, 8. 7. Yeah, 7.
Lassard in motion.
Keep it again. Adair headed towards first down yardage, and he's wrapped up. He's probably going to be about a yard short. It'll be 3rd and 1. That kid's elusive, isn't he?
He is. What'd you say? He had some sticks? What did you call those?
Getaway sticks.
Getaway sticks? Okay.
He's got some getaway sticks. He keeps them moving pretty good, too, doesn't he? Jet sweep this side. First down yardage. A couple Wildcats get some paws on him. And taken down, but not to left, is Will Pruzik on the carry, and he gains 2. Hudson Raider first down.
Yeah, better job the last couple plays anyway by the Wildcat defense. They're doing a better job pursuing the football and staying in front of the Raiders. Lassard in motion.
Back to pass, play action, looking down the field, going for the post route, home run ball. Got a man and trips on the 6. Boy, I thought he might have him. He looked up and his feet just got tangled up, and down he went. Thought he might have it there.
Yeah, he might have had it. He had probably a step and a half on Blake Schneider, the defender, and nice throw by Adair. No one else was going to catch it but his receiver. And
Will Pruzik was the intended receiver there. I think maybe he got his feet just tangled up with the defender, but incidental contact, 2nd and 10. Adair rolls out to his right, got the option going now. They're going to pitch it. Stops, pops, and loses a yard. 3rd and 10.
There we go. Sam Simpson in on the play. Also coming from his secondary position, number 15, Rico Alboris.
Rihanna's Alboris is on. She says, go Rico. Well, there it is. He's in on a play.
3rd and 10. Let's see if the Wildcats can get off the field here on defense. Create a little bit of momentum going into halftime.
So officially no gain on the play, 3rd and 10. Back to pass screen. That's set up pretty good, but the Wildcats sniff it out. Oh, nice defensive play there. That's number 29 for
Blake Schneider.
Blake Schneider. He sniffed that out like a bloodhound, and he was all over it. Loss of 3 on the play. 4th and long, punt time for Hudson. Much better there, Jeff.
I'd say the last 4 or 5 plays, Kevin, have been much
better. Much better.
Mason Novak back to receive. Always be aware of a fake. Wildcats have given up about 3 or 4 fakes this year.
Especially over your 50.
Yep.
Not here. High.
Wow.
Wobbly kick. Fielded on the 10. And taken down after a return of 2 yards by Mason Novak.
17, Mason Novak.
Boy, it's tough to catch those. You got guys breathing right down your neck. And he moves it forward for 2. 1st and 10 Wildcats on the 12 with 4:44 to go here till the half. Got to take a long drive here, get one in, and we got ourselves a ball game.
Yeah, we got ourselves a ball game. Yep. I think the Wildcat defense should have a little more confidence after that last drive, able to get that high-powered Raider offense off the field. We'll see. Mason Novak near side, Charlie Burke near side.
Up top, who do we have up there?
I believe that's Todd Benedict. Eli Johnson in the slot.
Burke on the jet sweep, far side. Got the edge, little stiff arm. Taken down after a gain of 3. I thought he might be a good race to the sidelines there, and he might be off to the races. A good job by Hudson slowing him down before he got there. Gain of 3 for Charlie Burke on the jet sweep left. 2nd and 7.
Again, some different play design than we've seen all year. Charlie with the jet sweep. He had Eli Johnson blocking in front of him, and excellent work by the Raider defense holding them to a short gain.
So Lesh and Tarasavich in the backfield. Back to pass, play action, roll out, got a man in the flat. Caught, moves it forward. A little juking, a little jiving. Nice job there by Charlie Lesh. And that'll be enough for a Wildcat first down, I believe.
Yes.
Move the chains. Good play action there at the line of scrimmage. Good play fake, way to hide the ball. Tino Massa rolls out, puts it right on Lesh, puts it right between the 3 and the 2. And Lesh rumbles forward for another Wildcat first down.
Excellent job with the play calling so far tonight. Doing everything they can to keep the Raider defense off balance.
Little delayed handoff to Joey Tarasavich. Tries to get to the outside, but he's not going to get there. Loss of 2 on the play. 2nd and 12.
Yeah, not a whole lot of blocking that time.
Nothing.
For Tarasavich. He was met in the backfield by 3 or 4 Raiders.
It's almost like Hudson had that play because they sent a whole bunch of blue shirts that direction, and they were right on it. 2nd and 12. Has Massa had an incompletion tonight?
Not that I recall.
A couple of fumbles.
He's had the 2 fumbles. Yeah. Lesh.
Lesh gets back to line of scrimmage. 3rd and 12. I thought I heard whistles. That's why I kind of paused my call. But
yeah, I think Charlie, he was getting ready to cut upfield, and you noticed he
slipped.
He just kind of slipped a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a minor slip, but it really threw off the timing of the play. And no gain, 3rd and 12.
Working from behind the sticks.
Not what you want.
Not what you want here.
Looking ahead here, the Raiders have all 3 timeouts remaining.
Back to pass, looking. Crossing route. Got a man caught. Oh, nice pass, nice catch. Hits Charlie Burke a little high, but Charlie Burke reels that down. Let's go back, take a look at that real quick. See if we got it. The Leach look back here.
Yeah, that's about the closest thing we've seen to a spread formation this season. Massa had Charlie Burke did a good job sitting down in the middle of the field. Needed 12, got about 14.
Thank you, Steve Leach and Leach Insurance for the Leach look back. Rolling, Massa rolling. He's just going to spike it. He maybe could have got that to Charlie Burke, but he says, I'll live for another down. Probably a good, smart, safe play there by Massa.
Agree 100%. Like you said, live to see another day, and that's what Tino did right there. Have a couple of downs here to move the chains.
Clock stops with $1:52 to go till the half. We do have Wildcat trivia at halftime today.
Again, Wildcats in the spread here with Burke and Eli in the near side. Burke in motion.
Back to pass. Looking. Is in screen. Tipped. Caught. Maybe should have let that fall because that's going to be a loss of yardage on the play. Tipped at the line of scrimmage. It was trying to set up a screen. Joey did catch that, but not. He probably should have let it fall down because it ended up being a loss of 2 on the play.
Yeah, and they had that set up really nice.
Just tipped at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it was just someone obviously missed the block, and if Tino would be able to get that pass off, that could have been a long gain for the Wildcats.
Wildcats make their way to the line, 3rd and long again. Back to pass, looking. Going for the home run ball's got a man, Charlie Burke, caught! 20, 10, 5, touchdown! Massa to Burke on the 3rd and 12. Oh, baby, that's huge, Jeff Johnson.
No flags.
No flags.
Outstanding job that time by Tito Massa, standing in the pocket against that tough Raider pass rush, and he put it right on Charlie. That's not the easiest catch when you're trying to catch a ball over your shoulder like that. And
wow,
Charlie
caught
did
it
the rest.
right in stride. Tino's having a nice game, minus the fumbles. I don't think he's had an incompletion.
No, I don't think he has either.
Woo, baby, that was fun. We'll go back, take a look at that after this extra point attempt here by Gavin Carafel. It's up, and he bangs that thing through, and it's good. So with $1:09 to go here till the half, Wildcats want to make it a football game. Hudson Raiders 21, River Falls Wildcats 14. Let's go back, take a look at that home run ball, Jeff.
Here it is again, kind of a spread formation. Excellent blocking by the Wildcat.
Wrong
that was
one.
the play before. Okay.
Maybe
right.
I don't know. Maybe we didn't get it. Oh, we didn't get it.
We didn't get it. All right. Well, if you want to see it again, just hit the rewind button a couple times, and that'll get it to you. We'll have it tomorrow for you, I'm sure. On
the Leach look back.
Yes. Well, okay, let's kind of set things up here, Kevin. We got 1:09 left here in the half. The momentum is clearly shifted from Hudson to River Falls here. Hudson with 3 timeouts left, so obviously they have plenty of time to score. It's imperative that the Wildcat defense get off the field here without giving up any sort of score for Hudson. Then they can move into halftime with only a 7-point deficit. Hudson will get the ball to start the second half, so this is a really, really big drive right here in this football game.
I'm doubting Hudson's going to be content to go in.
I wouldn't be.
Deep kick, fielded back on the 1. Run up the far side. That's Jamison taken down on the 8.
Another tackle by Preston Johnson on special teams there, and you couldn't ask for better special teams play from the Wildcats right there, keeping them deep in their own territory.
Really nice. They have 1:03 to work with 3 timeouts. Let's see what the Hudson Raiders head coach Adam Knowles and his staff elect to do here.
Tyler Lassard, number 18, not in the game right now.
Hello, Irene Johnson, Preston's grandma. Eli's grandma.
Eli's grandma.
Eli's grandma.
Yep.
Excuse me. Yes.
Preston and Eli are not related.
Not
I
related.
get asked that
That's
question a lot.
Timeout, River Falls.
So
Their
River
second
Falls
half.
will take a timeout, their second timeout of the half. That'll give us a chance to maybe go thank our sponsor, First National Bank of River Falls.
Locally rooted and proudly running for 120 years, the First National Bank of River Falls consistently supports the community through donations and volunteer initiatives. First National Bank of River Falls, serving up big bank services with a small town charm.
Thank you. Thank you, First National Bank of River Falls. They're over there in Prescott. They're downtown River Falls and on the campus of the University of Wisconsin, River Falls. Proud sponsors of everything Wildcat Sport right here on the River Falls Sports YouTube network.
It's a good commercial. I don't mind that one.
That's good.
It's better than some of those other ones you like to put on.
I took that one out of the queue as requested by your marketing department.
Thank you.
So, yes. The masks outdated it. They dated it.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 1:03 to go. Fumble. Someone get on that thing. Adair scampers to the outside, still going. And, boy, they had him potentially a fumble where the Wildcats could have recovered it. And the very, very agile Cooper Adair scrambles forward for 8. Wow.
Yeah, there was nobody back. Nobody back there.
Adair hands it off, jet sweep, near side. That's given to Pruzik. Still going and just gets out of bounds at the 30. First down for Hudson.
Boris with the tackle.
And that's enough for a Hudson Raider first down.
Unfortunately, he was able to get out of bounds, so that stops the clock with 48.5 seconds left here.
Adair hands it off again here near side. They got the ball high and tight. Does Peyton Pingle. He's got that thing tucked up in there nice. Gain of 6 on the play. 2nd and 4. Also runs out of bounds, stops the clock. They have their full complement of timeouts.
That play only took about 4.5 seconds, so plenty of time left here for Hudson.
Swing pass, far side, low pass, scooped up. Moving forward is Pingle.
On the reception.
Out near almost the 45-yard line. That's enough, plenty for first down yardage. New set of downs. Now they go quick as the clock runs. 35, 34, 33. Adair rolling out to his left. Tough pass, and in and out of the hands of the intended receiver, Dane Bird.
Adair's pass is incomplete.
Flag on the Raiders, it looks like. He's pointing in that direction.
The flag is on the far side of the field, just past the line of scrimmage.
Ineligible player downfield. Offense number 71.
Huh.
That's kind of
penalty from the previous spot. First down.
That's kind of been the call, the in vogue call this season in high school football. You know, in the NFL, you see that illegal formation call. It's called about every third play.
Yeah, so the in vogue call for high school football is illegal man downfield.
Yeah.
That one was on number 71, Thomas England.
We've seen it a lot this year.
We have.
Let's keep everything in front of you here.
Man in
defense.
motion, Adair back to pass. Throws one to the near
get
side,
Preston.
get it, and caught. Did he juggle or did he have it? They're going to say,
Adair's pass is complete to Tyler Lassard.
wow. I thought he might have been bobbling a little bit here on the near side, but there's your guy, Tyler Lassard, his first catch of the game. That was a big one.
We have Mason Novak in on defense here. Him and Preston were both in on the play, and
it looked like it could have been a potential interception, but Lassard goes up and gets it. This handoff is to Aiden Jamison, who runs it up near first down yardage with 13 seconds to go, and I think they're going to use one of their timeouts here.
well,
Timeout. Hudson. They're first of the half.
they got 2 more left with 13 seconds left, so obviously they can run probably a couple more plays if they want. I don't have a good handle on their kicker other than what I've watched tonight on his extra points, and he's crushed them.
He's got some
for the
legs,
most part. So I would
guess
assume we're in that territory.
Getting in his range. Sunshine Fun's here tonight.
I like the music tonight.
Not bad.
DJ's doing a pretty good job.
Not bad. Spinning the hot stacks of wax.
Kind of reaching deep into the 70s, maybe even.
Yeah. The Wayback Machine.
I like it. Big fan of that. You'll hear a lot of that in basketball season.
I like that too. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. 13 seconds to go.
Lassard on the far side this time.
Keeper. Adair. Moves it forward. Gets it down to the 23. And now with 8.4, they'll take another timeout.
Charge timeout.
Sam
Hudson.
Simpson,
First,
number 75, with the tackle there. So you're kind of in that tricky territory right here. You probably have enough time to get a playoff. Might have to be a run. They do have a timeout left.
Maybe we'll go thank Hudson Physicians again. Hudson Physicians, the official sport medicine provider of the River Falls Wildcats. Their clinic is open 365 days a year, provides same-day access to experts in orthopedics and primary care. Hudson Physicians, a better way to be treated. Thank you, Hudson Physicians.
The big game in the Big Rivers tonight, other than this game, of course, is the Rice Lake New Richmond game. Both teams are undefeated at 5-0. Right now, Rice Lake leads New Richmond by a score of 14-13. That game at halftime.
All right, here we go. 2nd down and 8. Hudson knocking on the door with 8 seconds to go. They have one timeout left. Adair back to pass, looking. Now he's scrambling. Rolls to his right. He's got to get out of bounds. It's going to be close. And 1 second.
Ooh, boy, that was a quick stoppage of the clock. I was watching the clock the whole time.
That's enough for a Hudson Raider first down.
Can we just say it? Let's just say it. That was a homer clock.
I'm not saying that, but I might be implying it.
I'm saying it just in jest. How about that? In jest.
Hudson lining up for about a 24-yard field goal.
Timeout. River Falls, their 3rd and final of the half.
Keegan Holden will be the kicker for Hudson.
Again, right here, you got to be aware of the potential for a fake here. I
suppose with 1 second, or do they just take the 3 and they know they're going to possess the ball to start the 3rd quarter as well? So.
That's the likely outcome here. But if you look where the ball is. It's on the far left hash, which makes for a bit of a tricky angle for the field goal. I'm sure they practice those things a lot, but I'd be aware of it. Maybe that's what the Wildcats are doing, why they called timeout there.
They're lining up for it. Let's see.
This is a 24-yard field goal for the kicker.
Keegan Holden.
Keegan Holden, only a sophomore.
Hash mark left. 2 sophomore kickers in the game tonight. Each team has 1 sophomore. 24-yarder attempt. What appears to be an attempt. Snap's good. The hold is good. The kick is up, and it looks good. It is. So as time expires here in the first half, Hudson tacks on 3 more, and they go up 24-14 as we head to halftime.
Yeah, not ideal, obviously. I guess, 3 is better than 7, but it looks like the Wildcat defense is getting their bearings a little bit more as this game is going on.
Yeah.
We'll see if they can get a stop to start the second half here as they'll be on defense again.
So halftime festivities today. We're going to have Sunshine Fund here in just 1 second. We're going to talk to them, and then we're going to go Wildcat Trivia after that, and then we'll come back with some halftime statistics and bring in the second half of football. So Sunshine Fund, let's see if we can find that graphic in there. Rob, can we have your headset, Rob, for the Sunshine Fund kids?
It was put together by Coach Kim and Coach Bailey, heavily inspired by the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders and their iconic dance choreography by Judy Tremmel. Varsity is coached by Bailey Munchler, Kristen Vandenbroek, Kim Hoff, Monica Serby, and Ashley Marcellus.
Hello, folks. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. I'm good. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves? I'm with the Sunshine Fund, and
I'm Nora Nygaard. I'm a senior.
hi, Nora.
I'm Allie Larson, and I'm a junior.
Hi, Allie. Thank you for coming up here today and talking to us a little bit about the Sunshine Fund right there on your screen at home, rfsunshinefund.org. So what do we got going on this week, young ladies?
So the River Falls Sunshine Fund is a student-led nonprofit organization founded in 2016 to support a local family in need.
Since then, our mission has grown to provide financial assistance to community members facing a wide range of hardships. We operate year-round, organizing events and fundraisers to ensure we can continue offering help where it's needed most.
Our board consists of 12 students. We are involved in every aspect of the Sunshine Fund. We identify families in need, lead meetings, record minutes, track our financial support, speak at public events, deliver cards and gifts, and work at fundraising events.
Throughout the year, we dedicate countless hours to supporting both our organization and the families in our community. The Sunshine Fund not only allows us to make a difference, but also gives us exposure to the challenges within our community, providing experiences they might not otherwise encounter.
So have you had anything going on in the last couple of weeks with the Sunshine Fund that we should be aware of? Any special deliveries or folks that you've been helping that you'd want to mention tonight?
Not really that we can mention, but we just had a meeting on Thursday, and we went through a lot of families to help. Got a lot done on Thursday, and then every Friday we're at Johnny's doing fundraising for a 50-50 raffle.
Well, very good. So there are families in need in the district right now.
Yes.
A lot of stuff that just goes on behind the scenes that people aren't aware of.
Exactly.
For sure.
That were families that just need help,
Mm-hmm.
an immediate need. So I think it's so awesome, again, that you guys are doing that. Student-led organization, that you guys take your time and learn about helping out students in families in need within the district. You take your time to do that. And you guys are learning so much by doing that. And again, I just want to do a shout out to the folks at home, www.rfsunshinefund.org. Get on there and go ahead and drop a few shekels in the Sunshine Fund organization. Shoot the lock off your wallet, I like to say, and help these young kids out and the families in need in River Falls. Young ladies, thank you so much for coming up today, and enjoy the second half of football.
Thank you for
bet,
having us.
anytime.
Thank
All right,
you.
see you guys. Thank you. Here you go, Robbie. Hey, Jeff. Yeah, it's nice that those young ladies do that. Let's go to Wildcat Trivia. Let's pull up that Charlie Cat chicken sandwich. We're going to play for that bad boy right now. So this is going to...
Run majors Sarah Ford and Maddie Robinson.
Jeff Bjork is kind enough to put these together. You go. So got a little bit of a prelude to the actual question tonight. Some fun stuff here. And Jeff said that please note that the RFHS Alumni Association is not allowed to use, they're going to say, in quotes, the vulgar language of the word that starts with an H, the opposing team tonight. So any references to tonight's opponent will be masked using other references. So the first battle for the Little Brown Jug against the suburb of Roberts was played in the fall of 1953 when the Wildcats claimed the jug with a convincing 33-6 win over the previously undefeated Tollbridgers. The win helped propel the 6-1 Wildcats to their first conference championship since 1947. And was the start of a stretch of conference football championships for River Falls, winning in 53, 55, 56, and 57, but not in 1954. In 1954, the Wildcats again had a 6-1 conference mark and 7-1 overall, but were upended by the school north of River Falls, 7-6. Up in the city by the St. Croix in front of a record crowd of over 4,000 fans back in 1954. The suburb of Roberts scored early in the game after the Wildcats fumbled 2 plays into the game that turned into a Tollbridger touchdown and the all-important point after. Wildcat Ken Cernahouse scored a touchdown early in the fourth quarter for River Falls, and the Cats were denied the 2-point attempt when the city by the St. Croix slammed the door at the goal line. Question tonight for Wildcat Trivia, playing for one of these beautiful Charlie Cat chicken sandwiches from Tarnation Tavern. We have a zinger for you tonight. What was significant about the Wildcat uniforms in 1953? What was significant about the Wildcat uniforms in 1953? It took a while to get to that, but some good information there, Jeff Bjork and the RFHS Alumni Association. Thank you.
That's quite a question.
Quite a question. So,
Yeah.
so quite a build-up to the pretty simple question. But, yeah, what was significant about the Wildcat uniforms in 1953? Someone says, can we see the band, please? Well, I suppose we can. Hold on. I don't know. We got the Charlie Cat chicken sandwich up there. Let me see. There you go. We'll bring that back. We even get it on the road, Jeff. Doesn't Hudson have two broadcasts going tonight?
Well, yeah, they have two, so I'm sure they'll have it on there if we.
That's what I was assuming.
Meeting everybody's needs here.
I was assuming that.
Yeah.
Colors. Paula Flood says the colors. Well, you're close. If no one else gets it, orange and white. Paula Flood, you are the winner. Paula, you're just got rid of your drought. You've been in a drought for a while, Paula, but that's it.
She hasn't been on a drought that long, has she?
Like 7 games. That'd be a Paula Flood drought. So, Paula, you won yourself one of these beautiful Charlie Cat chicken sandwiches from Tarnation Tavern. Let me get to the answer. 1953 marked the first season where RFHS introduced the color gold to their uniforms. Prior to the gold color being added, the Wildcats were most often pumpkin orange and off-white. Going back even further in RFHS history, you will learn prior to 1922 that RFHS wore a maroon uniforms and were not known as the Wildcats, but the Westsiders. Once a Westsider, always a Westsider. Thank you, Paula Flood. Thank you, Jeff Bjork and the River Falls Alumni Association for putting together that great Wildcat trivia. And thank you, Tarnation Tavern, for sponsoring Wildcat Trivia so you can win one of those glorious Charlie Cat chicken sandwiches. Paula Flood, boom, she's coming off the top rope.
Oh, yeah.
Wins that. Nice job, Paula. So do you have any halftime statistics we want to go over yet? Or do you want to wait?
I do, actually.
Or do we want to let the band marinate a little bit?
We're going to get Dan Jenkins.
Let's let the band go.
Should we?
We already got...
All right. We'll get to him.
We'll get to him. Yeah, maybe. You know what? So Anthony Hanks says, looks like James Linehan got it first. Oh, my gosh. We have controversy. So Anthony Hanks says, look, what about James Linehan? Looks like he had it first. James Linehan, orange and white. That's it. So actually, the orange and white was the wrong colors, though. Then Paula Flood came with orange and white. But, yeah, James Linehan actually was first. Paula, gosh darn it, you know what we're going to do, though? Because I know, Fred, we're going to get you both a chicken sandwich. How about that?
I think that's a good
way to do that. So
I'm sure Fred will hook you up.
Yeah, so James Linehan and Paula Flood, you're both winners tonight, and I'm the loser because I missed that. So good job, James Linehan. And it went to gold. That was the first year they introduced gold to the uniform. So they were orange and white. They went gold in the uniforms in 53. Two winners of Wildcat Trivia. 2 sandwiches. Colleen Yonke said the first year they had face masks on their helmet. That could be true. It's not what I had for the answer, though. James says, I'll donate it to you guys in the booth. I'm in Seattle. We'll take it. Fred,
if somebody wants to send one of those up here,
I could
looking
go
at
for
that
one
picture,
I could go for one
all
of those.
All of a sudden got hungry in a hurry.
I could go for one of those Korean barbecue ones. They're really good.
Yeah.
Bring a whole roll of paper towels, folks. I'm going to need that. The good stuff just juices out the side of those things. It's so good. (24-14) at the half. 10-point game. Still a lot of football to be played. Wildcats are going to have to figure out their defense, though.
They are. It was pretty clear on that first drive. If you for Hudson's first drive, I should say, the Wildcats called a timeout on the first or second play, and it was pretty obvious. There were several guys in the field that didn't know where to go, who to cover, what to do, and we've seen those communication issues all season, especially on defense. Now they got things kind of squared away. In the middle of the second quarter, they had a nice defensive stop right around midfield where they forced Hudson to punt, but couldn't keep them off the scoreboard at the end. Again, I know we said it was imperative they don't score on that last drive there. Wildcats really, really need a stop here to start the second half, or this thing could get away from them in a hurry.
Big time. Yeah, you maybe get a turnover or something here early in the second half, punch one in.
Yeah, and really the Wildcats' 2 turnovers, which obviously led to 14 points, those are unforced errors, I would call those.
Yep.
One ball slipped out of his hands, and the other one it was just a the center snap, and Tino just weren't able to connect.
Tino's been throwing good, though. I can't wait to see the stats on his completions.
Yeah, we can go through those. Tino, 12
Let's do it.
12 of 12 for 143 yards.
I'm putting him on the whiteboard.
And 2 touchdowns.
He's on the whiteboard. He's 12 for 12.
Now, we admittedly put Lincoln McCarty on the whiteboard before the game even started. Because he was pacing the field about 60 minutes before the game started. Terrace Savage, 12 carries for 38 yards. Hudson defense has done a good job bottling him up. Charlie Lesh, 6 carries for 26 yards. Had a couple of nice first down carries. Charlie Burke running a couple of those end sweeps, jet sweeps, 2 carries for 13 yards. Receiving, obviously the big play was the long pass from Tino to Charlie Burke. He has 3 catches for 89 yards and a touchdown. Mason Novak has 2 catches for 23 yards. Josh Jenkins, 2 catches for 21 yards and a touchdown. Charlie Lesh with the 1 catch for 8 yards. And Eli Johnson, only 1 catch for 4 yards. They're doing everything they can to keep Eli out of the game. The 1 catch he did have was he had two
guys. They got 2 guys on him the whole time.
2
guys the whole time.
Yep. Gavin Careful's made both of his extra points. On defense, Preston Johnson with 5 tackles. Kel Usgard, Eli Johnson, Sam Simpson, and Blake Schneider with 2 each. And then Anthony McPherson, Riley Usgard, Austin Stellright, Rico Alboris, and Mason Novak with 1 tackle each. So if you look at those kids that are making the tackles, a lot of them are members of the secondary, which has been an issue all season.
Yes.
The running game of our opposition has generally been able to get past our front 7, and secondary making too many tackles.
How many tackles did you say Preston had?
Preston's got 5 already.
It's too many.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a good tackler, but it's too many for your secondary.
It's too many. That's not what you want to see. Hopefully they can shore that up a little bit in the second half. We haven't called Lincoln McCarty's name yet. Lincoln has not been in on every possession. He's, I would say every other possession. It seems like they're alternating them.
So Anthony Hink says, I'm coming from Oshkosh to EWF homecoming. I'm putting Tarnation Tavern on my bucket list. We should do that. Go get one of those Charlie Cat chicken sandwiches.
Yeah.
They're really good.
Yeah,
and Luigi's is good too. They're good too.
If it's still there, Anthony, it's still there. It's right next to First National Bank.
Yes.
Mike Dunham, Uncle Mike, thanks for tuning in. Let's have a big second half watching in Tucson. Appreciate that. And Big Mike DeLeschi, watching from Fort Atkinson. Thanks for tuning in, Big Mike, watching this game and the Brewer game. Brewers leading New York by a score of 5-2.
So Brewers are going to have playoff time next week, I'm assuming, huh?
Yeah, they'll play next Tuesday in Milwaukee against either Arizona, New York, or
San Diego?
Atlanta.
Not San Diego, huh?
I think maybe them too. Yeah, one of those 4.
San Diego's tough, by the way.
I think all 4 of those teams are good.
They're good, yeah. Hey, you're in the postseason. Anything can happen, right?
Yeah.
Brewers
two out of 3.
Yeah.
They'll have them at home, so who knows?
Who knows? We'll tune in next Tuesday night and find out.
Yep, from American Family Field.
Please report to the concession stand to collect your winner.
It's a big prize for a 50-50 raffle, $437.
Heck yeah.
Hosted by Hudson Safe.
Looks like they're going to put a little more time on the clock so the players can warm up.
Maybe a good chance maybe to go just run through our sponsor list one more time. Hey, let's go to that first one. Let's go to that. Is this still going on, Jeff? Athletic Boosters Club?
It is.
Let's throw that up
there.
Talk to us about that.
Thanks for the heads up on that. I appreciate the reminder. We are in the midst of our membership drive for the River Falls High School Athletic Booster Club. The drive runs from now until October 31st. The River Falls High School Athletic Booster Club supports all 22 boys and girls sports at River Falls High School. Since its inception back in 2016, the Booster Club has donated over $350,000 to the Wildcat athletic programs. If you'd like to be a member, we'd love to have you. Head over to our website at RFHS Boosters, that's plural, RFHSboosters.org. You can see the website up on the screen there. Again, that supports all 22 boys and girls programs at the high school. Last year, we gave over $55,000 to the River Falls High School, and all that money comes from membership dues, and there's a Wildcat 150 raffle, typically in February. That's also a fundraiser, but this is the main one, which is the membership drive. We'd love to have you. Businesses, individuals are all welcome.
Very good. Let's go. We got time. I think we got 30 seconds. Let's go to Garage Bikes and Brews, our main sponsor for the grinder. Thank you, Garage Bikes and Brews, for sponsoring the Garage Gridiron Grinder of the game. We've had a tough time giving that thing out the last couple of weeks. Maybe tonight. They're going to have a big weekend. You got Bacon Bash going on. There'll be a lot of festivities going down there at the Garage. Stop on in, say hello, and tell them thank you for sponsoring the Garage Gridiron Grinder of the game. Great sponsor, a staple of the River Falls sports broadcast over the last few years.
Yeah, the Garage will be a fun place to be at, certainly tomorrow, for all the Bacon Bash festivities. It's a big weekend in River Falls. They couldn't ask for better weather forecast for that event.
Mid-80s. Maybe we should take Leach Insurance again real quick and buy Golf and Roadie as well. They pick one there. Yeah, we're doing the Leach Lookbacks. All replay is sponsored by Steve Leach over there at Leach Insurance. We'll run it back with a Leach Insurance Lookback. And also, tomorrow or the next day, we're going to see some highlights of the big plays today with the Buy Golf and Roadie Trial Lawyers. Next day, rewind. Thank you, Buy Golf and Roadie, for being a part of that. And also, Riverland Laser. They put the engravings on the grinder trophies. Thank you, Riverland Laser.
Some other scores in the Big Rivers. Chippewa Falls at halftime leads Superior by a score of 27-6. Menominee all over Eau Claire Memorial by a score of 38-8. That game also at halftime. And again, in the third quarter, the big one, Rice Lake leads New Richmond by a score of 14-13. Both teams undefeated at 5-0 and sitting on top of the Big Rivers Conference. We'll see the Warriors next week at David Smith Stadium.
There's a question here you probably can address from Anthony Hengst. As a kick, it's away. It's a great kick.
It's a really nice kick.
Back down to the 8. Fielded down there at the 8 and run up. Oh, he got a seam. He's got the 50, 40. He gone. That's no flags on the play. Tyler Lassard, a 92-yard touchdown return to start out the second half. Didn't see that coming. And, boy, there is a big left hook right to the jaw.
Yeah, I'm not sure he was touched, was he?
If he was, barely.
I mean, Tyler Lassard obviously has some speed. We've been talking about him all evening. The defense has done a really good job of bottling him up defensively, but
he had blocking there.
He did.
And he got over the 50, and it was just green grass in front of him. And, boy, that is a quick 6 there. Boy, so 21 of their points have been in a combined 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Right?
Boy, oh boy. Yeah, it was about a 92.
92 on that. He caught it on the 8. So a 92-yard kickoff return that took 13 seconds. That's a pretty good 100-yard sprint, 13 seconds and game clock.
Yeah, watching it again here, outstanding job by the Raiders blocking unit there, and gave Tyler a really nice seam there, and he's off to the races.
Kicking for the Raiders.
Slow squib kick, and that does go out of bounds on the far side. The Wildcats will get it on the 35. So do you know about 1985-86 when Anthony Hengst was a student over at UWRF? The Wildcats had a pretty good running back, Max Halmaniak.
I think it was Mark.
Mark Halmaniak.
Yeah, that would be Max's.
Yes, yeah.
Max's father.
Yes, I think that's true.
Yeah, I would agree.
31-14, and a quick 7 points for Hudson here to start half 2. Wow.
Oof. Well,
I don't even know how to react to that.
No,
That
I don't
just
either.
Quick. Handoff. Lesh taken down in the backfield by Liam Mayer.
We've called his name a few times tonight. Liam, a 220-pound junior linebacker.
Mayer on the tackle.
Unblocked. Or not blocked well, I guess.
Yeah, kind of unblocked. He got there quick. Got him in the backfield. Loss of a yard. Working behind the chains now. It'll be 2nd and 11 for the River Falls Wildcats. I'm a little bit in shock after that.
Yeah, I am too. It just kind of deflating is what that is.
Takes the wind out of the sails. 2nd and 11. Massa. Back to pass. He's had a perfect first half. He's going for the home run ball.
Got him.
Got him. Oh, what a defensive play. Oh, my.
That's a heck of a play that time by the sophomore, number 34, Alex Healy.
I thought he had him, Jeff.
Yeah, I did too. Alex ran a long way to bat that ball away.
We're going to go back take a look at that, I believe. Let's go. Let's go right here. I can't believe he caught up to that.
Yeah, watch number 34, Healy.
I was like, oh, he got it.
That penalty's declined. Result of the play is 3rd down.
Wow, what a play.
Yeah, heck of a play by a sophomore. And 3rd and long again.
There was a penalty in the play. It was declined. It's now 3rd and long. Yeah, that's a great play. I guess with a penalty, it wouldn't have counted anyway. That would have been a little salt in the wound. But here we go.
That's the way this game's going.
All right, 3rd and 11. Pin their ears back. Here they come. Step up in the pocket. Got him by the ankle. Got away. Got a man. Caught! First down yardage and more. Oh, what a play by Massa. Wow.
Yeah, that was all Tino Massa. Tino Massa right there. He was bottled up. Looked like the defender was grabbing his leg, and he was able to kind of break free, and he found Charlie Lesh out in the flat. And
Charlie rushes all Charlie Lesh. He had a little green grass in front of him.
Yeah.
Put his shoulder down. Gained him about 15 or 16 on the play. Moved the chains on another 3rd and long conversion. There's been the bright spot tonight for River Falls.
They've moved the ball well. I mean, we've had obviously the 2 big turnovers, but the offense has been able to move the ball without getting a lot of contribution from Eli Johnson.
Massa's going to step up in the pocket again.
There
Got
he
a man
is.
wide open across the middle. There he goes, Charlie Burke on down to the 15-yard line. Another nice hook up there.
Yeah, they are paying so much attention to Eli Johnson that it's really opening things up over the middle, and the beneficiary of that all night tonight has been Charlie Burke.
Let's go back, take a look at that again. We got a second. Again, really nice job by Massa stepping up in the pocket here.
Charlie Burke on the near side there.
Nice job stepping up. And boom. Really nice.
Well,
1st and 10 of the 15, Wildcats. This will make the story good one, and if they can come back here and hold them. Lesh again, spinning forward, gain of about 4 or 5 on the play. We'll call. Oh, it's Tarasavich on the carry there, snuck into the game on me. It'll be 2nd and 6, so Joey Tarasavich on the carry.
Well, Wildcats they got to get 7 right here, Kevin. This is at this point of the game.
Sunshine Fund red zone is where we're at now too.
And get right back in it with a touchdown.
We'll get that next. Right, here we go. Tarasavich again off the right tackle, falls forward, gains 2. It'll be 3rd and 4. We are in the Sunshine Fund red zone, sponsored by Jen Rivard with State Farm Insurance. 715-426-6300. Thank you, Jen Rivard of State Farm Insurance. She'll be donating $1,000 to the Sunshine Fund at the end of the season.
They'll have an interesting decision here if it gets to 4th down. I would assume they would go for it, but we'll see. Let's just punch it in here and not have to worry about it.
3rd and 4. Massa rolling out, back to pass, getting chased, looking to the back of the end zone, looking for Burke, up and over his head, and incomplete. Boy, he was being pursued heavily by Evan Holden, and just got out of the breath of Evan Holden and threw it just a little bit too high.
Yeah, that might be his first incompletion of the night.
It was. Second one, yep, because that one was tipped.
Well, it looks like they've decided to go for it here.
Yes, at 4th and 4. Hey, this is short last down yardage. They converted all those 3rd and 10s, 3rd and 12s.
Right.
4th and 4 here.
Big play here.
Huge. Fans come alive. Now the Wildcats going to call timeouts.
Charge timeout. River Falls, their first of the half.
That'll give us a second to go thank our main sponsor, First National Bank of River Falls. On this one, let's go. How about right here? Yeah, let's pick one of those. Let's go. I understand the timeout there, Jeff. I mean, it's a crucial play, right?
Yep, for sure.
Here we go. 4th and 4. Double tight end set, near side. Massa, double pump, swing pass far side. Tarasavich has it, works hard, and he's going to be just short of 1st down yardage, I believe. He stepped out of bounds, a yard short of the marker. They're going to turn it over on down.
They are. It was the pass rush to the Hudson Raiders that really disrupted that play, forced Tino to try to escape from the pocket a little bit. He had no choice but to dump that off to Tarasavich and came up a yard short.
Good effort by Joey. Just the play was a little blown up by the pressure, like you said. They get it to Joey, and he's going to have to pull out a miracle on that far side, and they just pursued and got him out of bounds a yard short of the marker.
Well, down 17, a little less than 9 minutes left in the 3rd. Turnover would be nice.
Real nice. Cooper Adair, he's been good. Hard to believe he's the backup for Steele Homey. He must really be special. He keeps it again here, just right on cue. Still going, falls forward. Cooper Adair gains 13.
Hudson Raider, first down.
Again, the Raiders getting into the Wildcats secondary, seemingly at will.
Austin Stelreich also on the tackle there, number 91.
There's a
flag on the
couple
play.
of flags.
String it out, move it forward. Good hard run.
Jamison on the sweep.
Jamison on the jet sweep, but there's a flag on the play. Maybe a motion type flag here. It's in the backfield of Hudson.
It's clearly on Hudson. Motion. Some in-game stats here. Tino Massa, 15 of 17 for 195 yards and 2 touchdowns. He's, take away the 2 fumbles. He's probably played his best game of the season.
I agree with that.
Charlie Burke, 4 receptions for 120 yards and a touchdown. Charlie right on top of the whiteboard right now, along with Tino.
Another keeper by Adair. Boy, they've ran that play 6-7 times, and every time for success.
Yeah. This quarterback running up the middle. I mean, it's nothing.
Fake handoff, create a little bit of a seam, and boom, off to the races he goes. Gain of about 13 there. They get all that back plus 8, 2nd and 2.
Again, a turnover would really be nice here.
Cooper Adair. He's back to pass, swing pass near side. Got some blocking. To their big tight end. That kid's big.
That was Tyler Lessard there.
Lessard again. He's not a receiver. Just a big receiver.
Yeah, that play was set up really nice. Just a little pitch to Lessard, and Preston Johnson's been shadowing him all game. They sent a guy out to block him, which opened up a nice seam for Tyler to get the first down.
I noticed that really nice block on Preston. Handoff up now. He's going to keep it. Sweep left using his speed. He's got the speed. He's got the edge. Someone hit the Control B button with a little bit of spin. Falls forward over the first down yard marker, and 11 more for Adair and another Hudson first down.
Yeah, if the Wildcats can get somewhere near Adair tonight, I mean, he's holding the ball pretty loose away from his body, and potential for a fumble there, but unfortunately the Wildcats can't get real close to him.
There's a little jet sweep here to the near side now. Look at Aiden Jamison go. He's got the 20, cuts it back up the middle, down to the 16. Tackle by Preston Johnson. Another tackle for Preston.
Hudson Raider, first down.
Oof.
They're moving quick.
They are.
Headed towards the promised land. Adair, another jet sweep the other way. Will Pruzik has got it. And this time Pruzik is taken down after a short gain of 2.
We have a
timeout on the field for injury.
Injured player for Hudson.
We can go. Give me a Sarah Jenkins ad. Top left, I guess. There it is. Sarah Jenkins. She's bringing you all the stats tonight. Actually, her husband Dan Jenkins is doing all the hard work up here. They want to say thank you to Sarah Jenkins at Property Executives. She's a pro. She's at 612-703-3944. Sarah Jenkins with Property Executives. Thank you for bringing us all the stats tonight.
Looks like a cramp. I think we're at the time of the game where we're going to start seeing
cramping.
A lot of cramping.
So, Jeff, what's on your agenda for the rest of the weekend? Anything good?
Yeah, I got to leave at 4:30 tomorrow morning to go to. We have a bank conference. In Las Vegas.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
So you're going to watch Packers in Vegas?
I am someplace. Watch hopefully the Badger victory over UFC.
That too. So, but if you're like me, I mean, you're like in the betting mecca of the world. I wouldn't put a nickel on any of it. That's just me.
Probably not that. Probably not that last team I mentioned. I don't think. No.
2nd and 8. Adair again, little quarterback draw. They've ran that a whole bunch of times. He's kind of folded up in a weird, awkward position, but he seems to be okay. Falls forward. It'll be 3rd and 5 from the 11.
Fade Dreyer with a good aggressive tackle right there. 3rd down. Keep him out of the end zone here.
Keep your eye on Lessard. Back to pass, swing pass here to the near side. That one goes to Pingle. Nice open field tackle.
That was really good recognition that time by Rico Alboris. Came from his safety position and was able to sniff that play out and make the tackle. 4th and about
Brings up a 4th down.
3.
4th and 3.
Half, and they're going for it.
They Dreyer also in on that tackle. Adair, pistol formation, man in motion. Thought we had somebody jump. Nobody did jump. Now Adair's going to reset it, hands on his hips.
Raiders are calling in a play here. I don't know if they're going to try to get him to jump off sides or nope, they call timeout.
Charge timeout.
Well, a field goal would put them up
Their first of the half.
20. So,
Yeah, I don't know. They're 4th and 3.
touchdown essentially probably puts the game away at this point.
What's their average yardage gained on it run tonight?
Probably more than 3.
3. That's what I'm thinking, right? So
Probably more than 3.
playing the odds here.
Yeah. We'll see what they do. Looks like they're keeping the offense on the field here.
I'd probably either keep it in Adair's hands or get it to Lazard. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, they could try to throw the jump ball play to Tyler.
They ran that a whole bunch of times last year in the second half.
They did, and it worked like every time.
Every time.
No, he's just had the 2 catches, I guess, tonight.
Tyler Lazard, he's 6'4", he's 205. He's wearing number 18.
I wouldn't be surprised that's what they're going to try to do. Preston's out on him there.
Yep,
He's
on
all by himself, so if that's what they do,
They
Preston's going to have to make a play here.
Back to pass.
And that's
Nope.
not what they
Jet
do.
Sweep.
They run away from him, and
Down
they get the
to
first
3.
down.
Good hard run right there to Aiden Jamison. Runs it down to the 4. 1st and goal for Hudson. Yeah, they kind of spread it out, didn't they? And then they run here to the short side of the field.
Yeah.
And they get in behind some blockers, and Jamison runs it down to the 4. 1st and goal.
Lazard a decoy basically on that play.
Yeah. Rolls out, cuts back,
a little bit of an option
touchdown.
play there, and that's going to be a penalty.
Cooper, Adair, and we got some penalties. I looked away. What happened?
That was a late hit in the end zone by, looked like 55. So was that Jack Larson?
Maybe.
After the play was over, personal foul, late hit, defense number 55. That 15-yard penalty will be enforced on the kickoff. Try for point.
Yeah, Adair was well into the end zone by the time he got hit.
$37-14, looking to make it 38 here.
We have a different kicker out here now than the field goal kicker. Bang that one through. 27.
Nolan Hopeful.
No, for Hudson.
Oh, excuse me.
That was Ustigan.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Usigan. Yeah, he kicked earlier. Matthew Usigan.
The other kid made the field
senior.
goal at the end.
Yes. Sorry.
They must have a field goal kicker and a extra point kicker.
Do we have to look at that again? Let's go back, take a look at that touchdown, Jeff. Leach Insurance, look back.
This is basically Adair just kind of running the option here and had the option to pitch, and there's your late hit right there.
Frustration hit there.
Frustration. Good job by Adair not reacting to it and getting a penalty of his own. Good job by him keeping his cool. We're getting in danger of running clock stuff going on here, Kevin.
38-14. What is it, 30?
35, I think.
35, yeah.
Couple more scores.
Ball's on the Wildcat 45 after the 15-yard penalty. See what they elect to do here. Let's kick it right into the end zone.
Yeah, well.
And give it to the Wildcats on the 20.
Is that where that goes in high school, on the 20?
Is it 20 or 25?
Let's see.
Can't keep track of it. I think it is on the 20.
You're right. Oh, boy.
.534 to go yet in the third. A lot of meat on this bone. I might go back for another helping of mashed potatoes.
Nobody's yet delivered us that Charlie Cat chicken sandwich.
No,
we're still waiting if anybody wants
that sounds good too.
Yeah. All right, Eli in motion in the slot on the right.
Going for it all, far side, Rainbow. Got a man, hey, pretty good throw. It's attempted for, is that Eli over there, Eli Johnson. Pretty good pass, good coverage. Just a little bit out of the outstretched arms of Eli Johnson going for the home run on the far side.
About a yard too far, I think, but real nice throw by Tino. Gave him a shot. Wildcats trying to make a big play here to get back in the game. Good coverage by Tyler Lassard. Defensively. We got the "Who is Eli" chant going. That's okay. It's original.
Handoff up the middle. Gain of about 5 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 5. Tarasavich on the carry there. 3rd and 5.
That play has worked a little bit when the Wildcats have put a man in motion, but when they haven't, that play's been pretty tough. Now we got the overrated chant going.
I heard it.
I wouldn't call the Wildcats overrated. Would you, Kevin?
No, I think it's maybe Eli.
No.
Maybe that's what they're stuck on that yet.
Yeah, that's
not accurate either. Here we go.
No.
3rd and 4. Massa, little stop route, nice pass.
It's a heck of a catch by Mason Novak.
Really nice
He really had to
catch.
stretch out and hit a defender right on him and was able to haul it in for a Wildcat first down.
Yes. Move the chains. You know, the issue has not been Tino Massa's arm.
No, it's
He's been throwing a real nice game.
It has. It's been the turnovers, and it's really the defense has been continues to be an issue.
Burke in motion. Massa back to pass.
Too far.
A little bit too far out of the outstretched arms.
That was Todd Benedict, the intended receiver. Todd, number 14, a junior. Stops the clock with 4:08 left here in the 3rd quarter.
2nd and 10. Massa shuttling the play in from the sidelines. Three receivers out, 2 tight ends set. Massa back to pass, inside screen. That one goes back to Benedict. They tried to hit him on the last play. They hooked up with him there, and probably no gain on the play. It'll be they gave him a yard. It'll be 3rd and 9.
Yeah, Ben Englund, number 31, the junior, sniffed that play out from the beginning. I like the play design, something a little bit different, but Englund wasn't having it.
3rd and 9. Familiar situation for the Wildcats tonight, 3rd and long. They've been pretty successful on converting these, but sooner or later your luck's going to run out. You see 3rd and 9, back to pass, Massa, crossing route, intended once again for Benedict, and they were all over that. Knocked it incomplete, 4th down.
Yeah, and even if he would have caught that ball, Kevin, it would have been short of the first down.
Yes.
So.
Punt time for River Falls.
Yeah, they are going to punt. Well,
yeah, I think you have to here on your own 33. Luke Anderson will be doing the punting for River Falls.
Wildcat special teams not ready. They were man short.
High kick. Hits on the 43, gets a little bit of a Wildcat roll, heading on down towards the 33. So 10-yard roll on that. Nice job by Luke Anderson. And that's where the Hudson Raiders will set up shop, 1st and 10 with 3:11 to go here in quarter number 3.
I'd expect a lot of running, Kevin, here.
Yeah.
Hudson try to grind some clock here, and
a little more Adair, maybe?
I would think so. Haven't been able to stop it.
They do hand it off up the middle. Gain of 6 on the play.
Dufik on the carry.
That was number 9, Daniel Dufik.
First time we've called his name tonight.
Pingle's still in the game, number 7. He's the other setback.
Adair will keep it. Little late pitch. That's crazy pitch there. Little backyard football there, huh? Little hop and a crazy back pitch. Close to a forward pass, but I think maybe back a yard, and they call it good. First down.
Pretty impressive to have a backup quarterback like Adair that's that good.
Right. Now they push the whole pile forward for 6 yards on first down. It'll be 2nd and 4. Dusik again on the carry. Dufik. Not to be confused with Dusik. Dufik. Stelrick on the tackle. Game 7, 2nd and 3.
Hudson staying in a no huddle.
Then we have a whistle and a flag.
Before the snap, false start. Offense number 84.
They do that hurry-up offense, and that's caught them a couple times tonight with some pre-snap motion.
It's worked for them, though. Overall, they've really done an excellent job keeping the Wildcat defense off balance. Confused a few times, had to call a couple of timeouts.
2nd and 8. Adair again keeps it, almost had him taken down. Slung out of there, and the kid has got some unbelievable athleticism and balance.
He really does, and unfortunately, if you're a Wildcat fan, you will get to see him again next year.
Whew.
He's a heck of a quarterback.
Stelreich thought he had him. He gave him the old Beal throw. He whipped him around, and he still kept his balance. And
there's an old school wrestling term
right,
there.
that was it right there. Then a flag on the play. I think maybe we have a hold. And Stelreich in on the tackle again on the far side. There's a flag on the play.
Yeah, we'll wait for the call here.
Yeah, for your old school wrestling fans, the Beal throw. That's what that was already. Got him like by the shirt and kind of slung him around.
Yeah, just chuck him across the ring.
Chucked him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Illegal block in the back. Offense number 80.
That was a big move back in the 70s, early 80s. That was
with Mean Gene Okerlund.
Yeah. Sunday morning All-Star Wrestling.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it's that time of the game where we start talking about All-Star Wrestling. I guess.
Yeah.
So,
and Beal throws. Didn't think that was going to come up tonight, Jeff. I did not have that on my bingo card.
No, I didn't either.
Sweep, got a lot of room, getting blocks. Moves it forward. Good hard run by Peyton Pingle. Gains 10 of that back.
Preston Johnson with the tackle again.
Preston's got a lot of tackles tonight. 2nd and 10.
He'll sleep good tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Preston going to play football past high school next year. Good for him.
Yep, we're playing at Minnesota State University Moorhead.
There we go. Pingle again,
about
breaking tackles. Look at him get low. 20, 10, 5, touchdown. Preston Johnson tries to get him. Boy, they have some really athletic kids. And nice job keeping his balance along the sidelines. And a few missed tackles, and on down he goes for another 6 for Hudson. Wow. They got some athletes.
They do.
Taking advantage of missed tackles.
Had a lot of missed tackles this season, especially the last couple of weeks. And again, heck of a job by Adair.
Kick is up, and it is good. So with 1:08 to go here in quarter number 3, it's all Hudson Raiders right now, 45-14 over the River Falls Wildcats. I think we can get a chance to go back and take a look at that again, Jeff. Let's see, at least the end of it.
You can count the number of missed tackles if you
watch the balance right there.
There was one there. Preston tried to chase him down from quite far away and just a little bit short.
The kid's good.
Yeah, he's got some wheels and he's very elusive, and great balance when he runs with the football too. He's able to stay on his feet and break tackles, and strong kid. Can't say enough good things about Cooper Adair.
Nice, good. Well, how happy must he be to get his opportunity?
Yeah.
And then making the most of it,
Yeah, it's a shame it's that way.
Right.
Steele Homey obviously was having a nice year too.
Real nice.
Fourth quarter score, Rice Lake 22 to Richmond 20. And
wow.
In a dogfight up in Rice Lake.
Both really good teams, undefeated.
Yeah, we get Rice Lake next week. And
we'll see.
If we struggle stopping a run tonight, we've got a whole different level next week coming at us.
Charlie Burke again on another kickoff return. I think it's 6th one tonight.
Holden's kickoff is returned by number 0, Charlie Burke.
Burke takes it out to the 24 or 25.
Tackled by
the Wildcats will get after it again. So what did you say the running clock was? 30?
35. And I think we're getting pretty close to the time of the game where you might start seeing some of the JV kids coming in. Maybe a little early, but we'll see. Wildcats coming back out with their starters. Down 31 with a minute left in the third.
Jeff, we have not seen a season like this in quite a while.
No, I think we're going back to about 17 or 18.
Handoff up the middle. I think that goes to Tara Savage. Gain of 3 or 4 on the play.
And really, with a highly touted team, and coming into the season, they were some pretty reputable people had them picked pretty high in the state.
They were ranked 3rd after the first week.
They were, and had a nice win to start off their season at Wisconsin Rapids. And you could just kind of see the cracks in the armor that during the first half of the DC Everest game on that Friday afternoon, where they had such a difficult time tackling, and DC Everest had 36 points by halftime.
I think that's Lesh bangs it forward for a couple more. It'll be 3rd and 5.
And it just really hasn't changed. As we've gone through the season, teams have just kind of run the ball at will.
What's the theme for 28?
Lesh on the carry, tackled by the entire Hudson Raider defensive line.
Yeah,
that's pretty much sums it up. And that'll do it here in quarter 3. So with 3 quarters in the books, Hudson Raiders 45, the River Falls Wildcats 14. Let's go thank our main sponsor. Yeah.
Kind of sums it up.
Let's go second row. Let's go way in the left side of second row. Let's go left side, second row. All right, here we go. First National Bank of River Falls, proud sponsors of everything Wildcat Sports, right here on the River Falls Sports YouTube network. Third and 4. Jet sweep right. Give it to Burke.
Nope.
They were ready for that. It'll be 4th and 3. 4th and 3.
By number 38,
probably go for it here.
I think you have to.
Yeah.
Nope.
They're going to punt. Mason Novak did not like the punt call there, but
no.
Now, it's been a while. 2006, 17, maybe 18.
Yeah, where we've
had a season like this. Yeah,
Wildcats will fall to 2 and 4
in any sport. Since we've been doing these things for the last 5 or 6 years.
Yep.
Boy, football, basketball, baseball. That's a kick off the side of the foot.
That kind of sums up tonight.
Right
it's
Shanku,
yeah.
Right, and down to the 46.
20-yard
punt.
In past years, they've always at least been competitive.
Right.
And
different year this year.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think in a couple of these years, past most recent years, maybe where expectations are lower and then we've kind of outperformed expectations.
Yeah. And
this year I think we came in with a little higher expectations and have played below what
just
the
the opposite.
expectations were.
It's, and you look at the path as the season goes on here. We have the number 1 team in the state coming into David Smith Stadium next Friday night in Rice Lake. A team that probably has the best rushing attack in the state as well, which obviously that's not our strength.
Be a character check, that's for sure, for the Wildcats.
Week after, we have Menominee on the road.
Jet sweep to the short side of the field.
Menominee is we haven't won in Menominee since the mid-90s, I believe. So
did I say it on the air or did I say it jokingly to somebody today? We haven't won in Menominee since electricity.
Yeah, that's about right. That's about right.
It's been a while.
Now Hudson has their
It's been a while.
Hudson has their JV kids in the game right now, so we'll see. We'll see how long.
So Brecken Christensen on the last 2 carries. 3rd and 2 now for Hudson.
We'll see how long they leave out their starters here. Quarterback in the game right now for the Raiders is number 3, Sam Simons. I believe that's how you pronounce that.
Yeah. Simons gives it to number 22.
Oh, that's
nice
a good tackle.
Max Deschamps on the carry.
That was Preston again.
Tackled by Preston Johnson on the far side. Preston with a lot of nice tackles tonight.
Tackled by number 10, Preston Johnson.
He's probably creeping up on 10 tackles, I'm guessing.
I don't know. He's got too many. That's what his father thinks. I know that.
4th and 3 or 4, punt time for Hudson. Back deep for River Falls. Who do we have back there? Tersevich.
Is that Mason?
17, Mason Novak. Kick is away. Fair catch called for and caught on the 12 by Novak.
Murtha's punt is fair caught. Number 17,
Well, I can
Mason Novak.
give me a second here, Kevin.
Yeah.
I'll go through some up-to-date stats, courtesy of Mr. Dan Jenkins, sitting right next to me here.
Sarah Jenkins.
Sarah?
Property executives. Yeah.
Sarah helping him out with the stats. Is Sarah helping you, Dan? He's nodding.
She's
yes.
taking all the credit.
Yeah.
Boy, in a game that started out so promising on that
It did.
first drive.
Wildcats led it 7-0. It seems like about 5 hours ago, but
Handed off, getting in behind the bigs. Gain of 6 on the play.
that was.
I'm trying to see, watch him unfurl. That's
Tersevich.
Tersevich.
All right, before that play, Tino Massa 17 of 22 for 202 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, not bad.
Tersevich 16 carries for 54 yards. Lesh 8 carries for 27. Burke 3 carries on jet sweeps for 13 yards.
Tersevich again runs into a big pile. Gain of 1, it'll be 3rd and 2.
Receiving Charlie Burke 4 catches for 120 and a touchdown. Mason Novak 3 for 28. Charlie Lesh 2 for 27. Josh Jenkins 2 catches, 21 yards and a touchdown. Eli Johnson 1 catch for 4 yards. Todd Benedict 1 catch for 2 yards. Tackles, Preston so far credited with 8. Blake Schneider with 5.
Give it to Lesh. He's got first down yardage and a little bit more. Nice carry there by Charlie Lesh.
Now one thing I'll point out, which I think is only fair to do, that
Yes, do it.
that Hudson's playing a lot of their JV players out on defense right now. So River Falls still with their starters on the field.
Massa still in there for the Wildcats. Hand it off again. Lesh bangs it to the outside, breaks a couple tackles, moves it forward for 9 yards. Nice hard run there by Charlie Lesh, breaking tackles, gains 9.
Charlie always plays hard. He, like we talked earlier, he's been a one-cut runner for his career, and he makes good decisions and runs hard. Runs all the way to the ground. New Richmond's taking a 23-22 lead against the number 1 ranked team in the state, Rice Lake.
Wow. Play action, roll out. Got a man in the flat. That's caught.
Jenkins.
Josh Jenkins with his 3rd catch, and now he's got.
Jenkins on the reception.
Josh is a little dinged up
Timeout
there.
on the field for injury.
Menominee leads Eau Claire Memorial 45-16 from Carson Park. Beautiful venue. I wish we got a chance to see this year.
Let's go up and let's play the garage video again. There it is. Because before I'm gonna. There we go. Jeff, the garage has been such generous contributors to the garage gridiron grinder over the years, and I just don't think we have a grinder tonight. I mean, you could give it to Tino Massa. I don't know if you run out there and do an award presentation.
Charlie Burke would be the other one.
Yeah, another nice game for him.
But it's,
you know what I mean? It's just
Yeah,
a little awkward. Or maybe we can call one and give it to him later. I just don't think putting a microphone in front of a kid after a.
No.
You just can't do that, can you?
No, I don't think so either. We'll figure out a way to give those things out as the season goes on.
Yes. So, with that said, I just want to again thank the Garage Bikes and Brews. Please go down there and patronize the Garage Bikes and Brews. They do a wonderful job down there. Great music, great atmosphere. Thank you, Garage Bikes and Brews, for sponsoring the Garage Gridiron Grinder of the game when we usually have one.
Starter still in for the Wildcats. Lesh and Tarasavage in the backfield. That's Tarasavage.
He's got it now, moving forward.
Tarasavage on the carry.
The reserves play hard too, Kevin.
They play hard.
37,
Gain of 6 on the play, 2nd and 4.
Well, the jug will stay in Hudson for another year, unfortunately.
The little brown jug will stay in Hudson. 45-14 Raiders. Yeah, after the turnovers, it's been all Hudson Raiders. Wildcats have moved the ball occasionally tonight and been stymied by the turnovers. Lesh moves it forward. Nice 6-yard gain by Charlie Lesh. Move the chains for River Falls.
Tackled by number 30, Isaac Ellenbecker.
Be good to punch one in here, huh? Help a little bit.
Yep.
Nose of the ball's on the 43-yard line. Lesh and Tarasavage in the backfield. Give it to Tarasavage. Gets off the left edge. Moves forward. Gains 6. And Sam Simpson lost his lid.
Needs to leave the game for one play.
Nice tackle that time by Rome Heckbarth, the junior. Had a few helmets come off tonight.
Yeah. Sam Simpson lost his bucket. He's headed to watch Kansas play tomorrow. He's got a sideline pass. They're playing at Arrowhead Stadium.
Really?
Yes.
How far of a drive is that, Kevin?
6.5 hours, from what I understand.
All right.
A nice cut by Tarasavage down to the 20. Nice spin move there. Yeah, that's a highlight. Let's go back and take a look back at that run there by Tarasavage. Sponsored by Leach Insurance. What do you got here, Jeff?
Yeah, there's Tarasavage to the left of Tino, and nothing fancy, just right up the middle. Was able to break a tackle and get into the secondary. Something we've seen Hudson do a lot of tonight, and able to get the first down.
Thank you, Leach Insurance, for the Leach Insurance look back. Hand off to Lesh. 10, 5, and that's for 4. Nice hard run there by Charlie Lesh. Down to the 5.
Hatfield and Stigler.
Hudson's basically cleared their bench. They have at least a couple players coming in and out after every play and giving everybody a chance tonight.
Wildcats want to see if they can get 7 more on the board. Lesh and Tarasavich in the backfield. They're flanked from Massa. Give it to Lesh. Heads up towards the promised land. Taken down on the 2. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 2 as the clock continues to run with just 5 minutes to go here in the contest.
Tackle by number 12, Josiah Wilson.
They're going to put it at the nose of the ball on the 1. 2nd goal from the 1. Lesh and Tarasavich in the backfield along with Tino Massa. Man in motion. Give it to Lesh. He's in. Touchdown, Wildcats. And the Wildcats get off the 14 and they get it to 20. And we got a man down.
That would be
50.
Number 50, that is Connor Bamman. Carafel coming in to kick the extra point.
Holds good. The kick is up, and it is good. And Gavin Carafel remains perfect tonight on his extra point conversions. And that'll make it a 45-21 game. We do have a chance to go back, take a look at that Charlie Lesh touchdown one more time. Yeah, nothing too fancy.
No, this is about as basic as it gets.
Here we go.
We got it. There it is. We got the field view of that. Charlie to the left of Tino and just a handoff up the middle.
Bangs it in.
Wasn't touched till he got past the goal line, and that's a Wildcat touchdown. Cut the lead to 24.
Good chance to maybe practice an onside kick here.
Well, looks like that's what they're doing. They got some kids out there that normally aren't out there for kick coverage. We'll see.
So you're going to Vegas. Are you taking your wife with you, or is she back?
It's a business meeting.
Business meeting.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, oh yeah.
Well, sometimes they can sneak along, but you got a house full of kids. You need someone to rule the roost.
Can't just leave them there.
No, we could, but
kids, dogs. We got a lot of stuff going on at the house.
Nehemiah Dunbar.
106 there, Kevin, tomorrow, so that should be nice. Let's see what we got here. Nope,
they're going to kick it away. Fielded back on the 12.
And
taken down on the 27.
Preston in on the tackle with...
That'll be his 9th tackle tonight.
Looks like they're leaving their starters out on defense.
Nehemiah Dunbar, I think, is on the return there.
Yeah.
4:23 to go. Wildcats leaving their starters in on defense.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that, but...
A lot of clean jerseys coming in for Hudson.
Yeah, they had their JV kids out there for the last series, and some of these kids haven't been out here yet. So
whistle,
timeout,
Hudson.
Charge timeout, Hudson. They're second of the half.
Trying to get the right personnel on the field, I guess. Maybe we'll think Hudson positions one more time. Hold on. Hudson Physicians, the official sports medicine provider of the River Falls Wildcats. Stop in one of their 3 convenient locations for urgent care, walk-ins, and scheduled appointments. Our Hudson Clinic is open 365 days a year and provides same-day access to experts in orthopedics and primary care. Hudson's Physicians, a better way to be treated. Thank you, Hudson Physicians. Back to the action we go with 4:23. Pitch out near side. Preston Johnson in on another tackle. That's his 10th. 10 tackles to match his number.
Tackle by number 10, Preston Johnson.
It's Sam Simons in at quarterback for Hudson. He's flanked by Daniel Dufik in the backfield. Little jet sweep to the left. Seen that a few times tonight. Another nice open field tackle.
Number 23, Jake Blusky on the pitch.
That was Blusky on the carry.
Blake Schneider
on the tackle. What do we got here? 23-22.
New Richmond leading Rice Lake, and they have the ball inside the 10-yard line. Second and goal right now with right around a minute left. Unless something really strange happens, they're going to win this game.
Sam Simons letting the clock run all the way down. Now he's got 5 seconds. He'll have to snap it. And we have another timeout.
Third and final charge timeout, Hudson.
You doing okay, Rob Derry? I'm Kevin Westhouse, along with Jeff Johnson, Rob Derry on the main camera, Braden Engstrom on production tonight, and Chris Larson down on our field camera. Thank you all for joining us tonight. Trying to bring you the best broadcast we can for Wildcat fans. Sorry it wasn't a little more exciting game. Good start, and it kind of fizzled out.
Yeah, that kicker, or that start of the third quarter kick return really changed.
It just
It
left
really
the air
changed
out
the
of the
game.
bag.
It just, the whole
Right, you're down by 10, right? You're thinking, hey, stop him here.
deflated.
Deflated it.
Yeah, New Richmond in the victory formation here. They're going to come out of Rice Lake with a 23-22 win
At Rice Lake.
against the number 1 team in the state.
Richmond's pretty good.
Yeah, they are.
They're popping the pads yet here in this stadium. Moves it forward. Gains 6 on the play. Dufik on the carry.
Fourth down.
and 2. They might go. They're going to punt.
Excuse me. Yeah. Mason Novak back to receive.
Standing back in his own 25.
Novak.
Imagine the Warriors will be a little cranky coming into River Falls next week.
Cranky. High end over end kick. Fair catch called for on the 32 by Novak. And that's where the Wildcats will set her up here with 2:14 to go. Now let's see if they empty the bench or they come back with what they had.
They certainly should at this point. We shall see here. Looks like Lane Amadon coming in at quarterback for the Wildcats, number 13.
Charge timeout, River Falls.
The teams are going to use all their timeouts, aren't they?
Can't take them with you.
Why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, we got some JV kids coming in here. I see Sean Vorwald in the huddle.
Probably should thank Bygoff and Rhodey again. Why not? We'll see some of their highlights, next day rewinds over the weekend, I'm assuming. See see those 3 Wildcat touchdowns again, and maybe a few other good plays. Thank you, Bygroff and Rhodey Trial Lawyers, for sponsoring the Next Day Rewind. Here we are up in the booth.
I'm right
There's Chris, is right over here. Thanks again for joining us tonight. Chris Larson down there, field side tonight, bringing you all the pictures down there. Thank you, Chris Larson.
All right, we got Jamel Lattimore in the backfield. Guessing he's going to get the handoff here.
Lattimore's got it. Cuts it up through the middle. Gain of 3 for Lattimore.
Number 31, Cade Beeman in the game. We'll try to call out some of these kids over the last couple minutes here.
2nd down and 7.
Number 83 split on the near side is Sawyer Dice. I doubt they're going to throw the ball.
Hand it off again. Moves forward for 2.
4 new guys coming in for Hudson. 5 new guys.
Jamal Lattimore getting himself a couple carries. It's on the score sheet.
And he comes out of the game, and replacing him is Devon Fox, the sophomore.
That's a good name.
He's the tailback now. I would assume he's going to get this one.
3rd and 4. See if they give it to Devon Fox. They'll pitch it to Devon. He's got it. Looking for first down yardage. He's really close. I think they're going to give it to him.
Yep, I think we got a generous spot there.
Yeah, so the Wildcats will move the chains, and the clock will continue to run with just under a minute to go, 50 seconds to be exact. Another play or 2, and we'll put a big red bow on it.
Yeah, Lattimore back in the game.
Pitch out to Lattimore. He's got it.
And that should do it.
That'll do her.
The judge stays in Hudson.
It wasn't in doubt at about the 13-second point of the second half when Hudson ran that opening kickoff back for a touchdown.
Yeah, Tyler Lassard found a seam, very well blocked return, and not sure he was touched.
Our next home game, October 11th, as the Raiders will be hosting.
I don't have a lot more to say. We've covered a lot of areas.
Yeah,
we went into
I don't
All-Star
either.
Wrestling, weekend plans, work trips.
Yep.
And your final tonight from Hudson, they keep the jug. Hudson Raiders 45, your River Falls Wildcats 21. Some highlights tonight. I think Tino at quarterback didn't do that bad. He had a lot of nice passes, good percentage. A couple fumbles that hurt him.
He did. The fumbles obviously hurt, but Tino was 18 to 23 for 207 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, really nice.
We'll take that every game. Terry Savage was able to kind of pad his numbers a little bit towards the end. 21 carries, 93 yards. Charlie Lesh, 14 carries for 71 yards. Again, a lot of those yards for Terry Savage, and Lesh came in the fourth quarter. Charlie Burke, 3 carries for 13. Receiving, Charlie Burke, 4 catches for 120 yards and a touchdown. Obviously the biggest offensive output for the season for Charlie Burke. Mason Novak, 3 catches for 28 yards. Charlie Lesh, 2 catches for 27. Josh Jenkins, 3 catches for 26 yards and a touchdown. And again, we talked about it. Eli Johnson with the 1 catch for 4 yards. Todd Benedict, 1 catch for 2 yards. And Terry Savage with 2 catches for no yards. Gavin Carafell made all 3 extra points. Defensively, Preston Johnson credited with 10 tackles today. Blake Schneider with 6. Cal Lusgard with 4. Rico Alboris with 4. All those guys playing the secondary. So that kind of tells you the story for tonight's game. So Wildcats fall 45-21 to the Raiders. Next week, they head back home to play against the Rice Lake Warriors.
Defending state champions. Ranked number 1 in Division II until today. They will obviously fall out of that ranking, losing their New Richmond tonight at home. So I'm ready to put a big red bow around this thing.
Yep, same here.
On behalf of my great color commentator, Jeff Johnson, Rob Derry, the artist on the camera, Chris Larson downstairs on the camera, and Braden Angstrom on production, I'm Kevin Westhouse, saying thanks again for joining us, everybody. And until next time, good night, everyone.